Hello everyone, it's me, I'm Pixel, and there's someone very excited for something that's gonna happen today. Here.
I'm just dying. I'm just ready to die completely, thoroughly, there, completely. There we go. Hi, I'm Offie. I've been waiting for this for so long.
Yeah. How much did it took to reach here? Like 9 months, more or less?
9 months. Kinda.
So we can say it was like a as long as to make a human.
Just to reach the end of chapter 3.
I mean, this game is pretty long, as someone may have noticed. Okay, so we're here for apparently the witch battle of the century, the witch versus witch.
Yes.
Yes.
Shall we do a quick recap before starting out?
Yes, I'd say yes.
Last time in Umineko, George decided that he really wanted his fiancée back, and went all of the way to the parlor with Beatrice. And she lent her powers to George in order for George to be able to revive Shannon.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that was very short-lived.
And also, I would like to pinpoint that it took a lot from Beatrice because she wasn't the infinite witch anymore. Yes. So, you know.
Endless.
Not endless, sorry. Because they say finite when they're not endless. So that's why I got confused probably.
Yes.
But,
okay.
yeah.
This took a lot away from Beatrice, so she wasn't able to protect the two lovers from the attack that Eva Beatrice took out on them. Unfortunately, Beatrice was forced to flee, aided by Virgilia, who basically died again.
Took the bullet for the president, basically. She basically took the hit for Beato, and she died.
She died again.
And at this point, I wonder if she is gonna be revived in next chapter or not. And is she? Oh, she's not. Is she in the outer layer?
No,
because we don't know.
Not since then.
We haven't seen her in the outer layer until now, so we don't really know.
No.
Also, there was not really a reason for her to be there until now, so I don't know.
The people in the guest house figured that George wasn't there anymore and decided to go look for him.
Yeah, basically they said, hey, we know for sure there's someone killing people in the main house, and also someone is going there. Why don't we all go there together and get killed? So, sounds like fun.
Sounds like fun. And they discovered both George and Jessica's parents dead in the mansion and the garden adjacent. This led to a very strong fight between Jessica and Eva. Was basically taking the blame from Jessica that she killed everyone.
Yeah, that's all the
Eva
argument.
shot very close to Jessica's eyes.
And she's blind now. At least temporary.
While Nanjo-sensei was trying to help her out, Eva Beatrice just came and went, oops, Nanjo is dead now.
Oops. Guess who's gonna die?
Oops, I guess I can do whatever the fuck I want.
I mean, Jessica's blind, so yeah, I mean...
Jessica is blind, so she has 0 magic resistance. Let's go.
Yep. And... honestly, I was expecting something like that to happen with the gun. Especially if they gave weapons... They gave weapons to people with problems. Anger problems and all of that stuff. So it was bound to happen. So yeah.
We can start.
We can start. Someone's excited here.
No. Who?
No.
Me?
Me? No.
Who?
Said the owl.
Can you go back just once?
Yeah, because it was the moment where
Jessica was trying.
Beatrice was killing Nanjo, and Jessica was like blind and couldn't do anything because she couldn't see where she even was. And we have seen that a single gold butterfly secretly watched that scene from the corner of the hallway.
It was Beato, who had barely escaped with her life once before. The gold butterfly softly returned to human form. It was faint and transparent, like a lace curtain. By now, her power was so weak that even maintaining this form was difficult for her. Right next to her, Ronove also appeared.
Oh. You don't say Ronove? Yeah.
あやつはカノンに恋心を寄せておった。わらわはそれをもてあそんだこともある。しかしそれは魔女として恥ずべきことであった。
Wow, this change of heart from Beato, not expected, but okay. Not this sudden, at least.
恋心はそれ以上に純粋で尊いものでございます。なぜかお嬢様はとてもそれを嫌われますが。
Is this what Shannon said? Without it, you cannot see. When they said the single element of all of that, maybe.
Maybe.
Definitely.
お師匠様は言った。わらわもかつてはそれを知っていたはずだった。そしてそれを忘れた時からだからわらわはバトラの対戦相手の資格を失っていたのだ。
まさかお嬢様ジェシカを助けるおつもりですか。危険です。
分かっておる。どうせ助けても黄金鏡の扉が開けば魔女の宴の慰み者よ。しかしそれでもあやつの殺し方に比べれば数段慈悲深い。魔女の宴は恐るべき方法にて命を奪うが生死をもてあそばない。しかしあやつは違う。何度でも殺す。面白半分で殺す。そこにはわずかほどの慈悲もない。
I think I heard this one before.
It played once before.
Okay.
It's called Soul to Soul.
そのような残酷な運命から救いたいと。
確かにそれを行うことは良き魔女として称えられることでしょう。しかし新しきベアトリーチェ様はすでにお嬢様のことを敵視なされています。もう一度姿を見られることがあったなら今度は逃れる術はあります。
ジョージをシャノンに合わせたとわらわはようやく。そして魔法とはどういうものなのかを。わらわは魔女であらねばならぬ。そしてバトラに対戦相手だと認められ今度こそそのための道は長く険しいかもしれない。しかし今ここでその一歩を踏み出さねばわらわは魔女を名乗れぬ。
お気持ちはわかりますがどうやってお救いになるつもりです。今のお嬢様の身に使える魔法は多くありません。シャノンを蘇らせる時ですらジョージの力を借りたではありませんか。
だからこそジェシカだけは救えるかもしれぬのだ。
え？
今あやつは カノンに助けを求め
Oh, they're gonna revive Canon.
その思いの力を借りればわらわの魔力にてもう一度
There we go.
冥府の
叩けはするでしょう。しかし魔力を使い切ります。新しきベアトリーチェ様にもし見つかったら本当に逃れる。私はすでにお嬢様の執事でいざという時お助けすることはできませんのでご了承。
承知。わらわはこれまで数えることもできぬほどの命をならばその罪は同じ数だけの命を救うことでしかあがないのかもしれん。もとよりわらわに失うものなどないわ。名も魔力も引き継ぎ今や魔女とも認められぬただの黄金の蝶よ。
バトラ様はどうなさるのです？ゲームの途中です。彼はお嬢様がお戻りになるまで待つとおっしゃいました。ここで果てるようなことがあっても良いので、お嬢様にはバトラ様の向かいの席に戻る義務があるのですよ。
だからこそだ。わらわにしか救えぬ命があるならばそして魔女と認められるぞ。わらわは魔女にならねば。これが試練であるならばこれまでの悪行に見合わぬ幼稚なものよ。
Okay, yeah, I got that. Didn't really understood for a moment. Okay.
姿を消すロノ。かつて黄金の魔女と呼ばれた一匹の蝶の最後となるかもしれぬ魔法を見るがいい。
かしこまりました。黄金の魔女の名に恥じぬ魔法を拝見させてもらいます。願わくばそれが最後の魔法とならぬこと。
行け。もしインクが足りるなら我が愚かなる生涯を記して同じ道を歩もうとする愚か者に手渡せ。さらばだロノウ。
Oh, she has appeared in for real. Okay, no, she changed place. Never mind. What's going on? Never seen all this effect of this CG's effect all together.
All at once, I think she performed magic.
Yeah, I think she just like moved in a different place or something like that.
どこにいるの？どこにいるの？助けて。助けてよ。お嬢様、僕はいつだって。
Oh.
It seemed to Jessica as though she'd heard the Canon's voice just then. She looked around with unseeing eyes, but of course she saw nothing. On the contrary, that action caused her head to hit the desk again.
Hi, お嬢様、僕がお助けします。カノン君、生きてたの
This time she thought she heard his voice clearly.
He dead, but he survived somehow.
Jessica jumped up in surprise, banging her head against the desk once again.
お嬢様、どうか心を落ち着けてお聞きください。残念ながら僕は生きてはいません。僕はすでに死んでしまってですが、あの魔女がお嬢様の危機を僕に、そしてわずかの間だけお嬢様に手助けできる時間をくれました。どうか心をもっと落ち着けて、そうすればお嬢様にも僕の姿が見えるようになります。
Jessica obeyed those words. She chased all idle thoughts from her head and relaxed her breathing. Sorry, I need to blow my nose. Why?
That's okay. You good?
Yeah. No, it's just that I did have a cold last week.
I see.
it's
No,
still going
that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry.
I'm not crying yet.
Yet.
Yet. Keyword being yet. Of course, her heart felt like it was going to explode after hearing the voice of the one she'd liked, and her thought was dead. She resisted the excitement with all her strength. When she did, she felt as though Kanon-kun really was right in front of her. Even though she shouldn't have been able to see him with her eyes, she was able to sense him clearly.
僕が見えますか、お嬢様。はあ、見えるぜ。確かにカノン君が見えるよ。僕は魂だけの存在だから、お嬢様に触れることはできません。こうして言葉をかけることしかできない。それだけしかできない。か弱い存在ですが、それでもお嬢様の力になれるはずです。言葉だけカノン君に触ることはできないの？僕は今ろうそくの煙よりも儚い存在で、聖者であるお嬢様に触れられればたちまち書き消えてしまうほどに。
Oh.
だからどうか触れようとしないでください。僕もお嬢様に触れたい気持ちを抑えているのですから。
Ah, okay. Oh, same answer. I see.
それよりお嬢様、よく聞いてください。新しい黄金の魔女は残酷な心の持ち主です。必ずやお嬢様をひどい目に遭わせようとする。この部屋から逃げ出し隠れなければな。どうやって私は目が見えない。静かに僕がお嬢様の目になります。僕がかける言葉に従って、まずそのまま3歩這い出て、それから立ち上がってください。今お嬢様がいるのは机の下です。そのまま立てば頭をぶつけます。机の下だったのか。わかったよ。1、2、3、立つぜ。お上手です。次は時計で言う9時の方向を向いてください。はい、お上手です。なんだか恥ずかしいぜ。大丈夫ですか？傷が痛みますか？いや、平気だ。次は。
Jessica thought that if this was a dream, she didn't want to wake up. And if she were allowed to, she would have wanted to take off the bandage covering her eyes and see him. However, if she did that, Canon might vanish like frail candle smoke, just like he himself had said. She was afraid of that. So she satisfied herself with just listening to his words once more, repressing her desire to see him, to hold him. Therefore, what hurt her eyes were now tears of gratitude. Tears of gratitude for the god, or maybe the witch, who had given her this miraculous moment.
大丈夫なの？こんなに喋って、あいつに気づかれない？声を聞かれない？隠密の結界を張っています。大きな音や声を出さなければ誰も気づきません。だから誰も僕の気配には気づけない。
Ah, actually, that makes sense.
なんだかわからないけど、とにかく静かにしてれば大丈夫って。次はどうするんだ？そのままゆっくり10歩ほどを歩いてください。ソファーに触ります。それに沿って進んでください。ゆっくりと落ち着いて、僕の言葉を信じて。
思議だぜ。目が見えないってのはあんなにも怖いものだったのに。カノン君と一緒だと。
そう。それがソファーです。左になぞりながらゆっくり進んで、すぐ左にテーブルがあります。すねをぶつけないように気をつけて。
It was a very, very strange and bizarre team effort. Even though she would have been killed in an instant if the terrible witch noticed her, there was no fear in Jessica's heart. She was being protected and guided by Canon, someone she thought that she'd never be reunited with. It would probably be just a momentary miracle. Even so, Jessica was deeply grateful for it. If she hoped for too much, she was sure that he would disappear, so she tried not to ruin this faint miracle. And trying to engrave this moment into her heart for all eternity, she slowly continued to walk, obeying Canon's voice.
さあ、さらに10歩歩けば、使用人室から、そしたら、9時の方向を向いて、ゆっくりとずっと歩いてください。
Isn't Eva Betisha outside the room?
She's too busy toying with Nanjo, I think.
I see.
僕が
Nanjo.
失礼します。
Poor Nanjo.
No one thinks about Kanjo.
Nanjo is, as I said already, Nanjo is just there. Nanjo is just, hey, I'm here. I don't have anything to do with any of this. And guess what? I'm gonna die anyway. I just wanted to go home.
カノン君は帰っちゃうの？
Canon didn't answer. But his lack of an answer was enough to tell her the truth.
なら、やだ。行きたくないよ。
ここにいれば、魔女に殺されます。
いいよ。殺されれば、カノン君のいる世界へ行けるもん。
お嬢様、どうか聞き分けてください。死者である僕には、人の世は眩しくて辛すぎ。だから長くはとどまれません。だからお嬢様、僕に許された時間で、そしたら、時間が尽きるまで、ずっとお嬢様と一緒にいますから。
It's gonna disappear anyway, so.
それが、カノン君にできる精一杯なの？
はい、その代わり、1秒でも長く、お嬢様のそばにいる。ずっとお嬢様といてお話をします。
どんなお話？
どんなお話がいいですか？では、勇気のない臆病な使用人の少年の太陽のように眩しいお嬢様に恋心を抱き、同じ気持ちを打ち明けられながらも臆病さに負け、ついに生あるうちに自分に素直になれなかった。
なら私もしたいよ。大好きな男の子にね。もっと勇気を振り絞れなかった臆病な女の子の話を。そしてその男の子に再会できる奇跡を神様がくださって、その勇気を振り絞る機会を。
僕もその話を聞きたいです。
Oh god.
だからそのためにも行きましょう。
Oh, can't cry already. Later.
安全な場所まで。
カノン君と一緒ならいつまでだってどこまでだって歩くよ。もう目なんていらない。カノン君が踏み出せと言うなら崖の先へだって一歩を踏み出すよ。
ありがとう。さあ、お嬢様、参りますよ。最初の10歩。
ジェシカって呼んでくれなきゃ。やだ。
わかりました。では、ジェシカ、最初の10歩を 踏み出し、
カノン君。
It's your turn.
Very quietly, Jessica and Canon slowly snuck out of the servant room. Just around the corner, the witch could be seen clearly looking down at Nanjo's corpse.
Of course.
But she didn't even notice their presence. However, Ronove, who stood at the ready by her side, met Canon's eyes.
Look at that bombastic side eyes. No.
I got you, bitch!
It's like, I know what you're doing there, dude. I know.
He knows.
I know everything. You better move up.
Canon thought, oh no, grimacing and blocking Jessica with his back.
It's not gonna say anything, of course.
However, Ronove did not inform his master. He played dumb, just as though he hadn't spotted Canon in the first place. No, maybe he did appear to chuckle. From a finger on Ronove's hands, which were joined behind his back, a single gold butterfly appeared, flying in front of Canon as though guiding him.
Ah, of course, she was there.
It went unnoticed by the master he served. Canon was surprised at the magic that butterfly held, because it was far more powerful than the secrecy barrier Canon possessed. He may not have known it, but the power of his had originally been Ronove's. Kanon's ability was an imitation of that, which Kinzo had made and given to him.
Ah!
As that butterfly of secrecy magic scattered gold scales, it grew smaller bit by bit. It probably wouldn't last long. But without a doubt, even that would buy them enough time to get them far away from the cruel witch.
さあ、お嬢様、その壁に沿い、ずっと歩いていきましょう。ずっと。
カノン君と一緒ならどこまでもずっと
Led and protected by the small gold butterfly, the pair separated by the wall of life and death slowly walked away towards the end of the corridor. There was no way that Able Witch could have had magic to notice their flight.
What? Ah, okay.
Until they disappeared at the other end of the corridor, the witch didn't realize that Jessica had vanished.
She was having too much fun.
Yes. By the time the gold butterfly Ronove had sent evaporated completely, Jessica had reached the parlor. Even though it would have been a quick trip if she'd been able to see, as she was now, it had been a very long adventure.
さあ、お嬢様。客間にたどり着きました。これからお嬢様を窓際のカーテンの束のところまでお連れします。その中に隠れればきっと安全です。
Behind curtains? Is that enough?
Behind curtains.
うまいな。私も昔よくそこに隠れたもんだぜ。
ベアトリーチェ様。
Canon called out the witch's name. Jessica looked around in surprise, but she obviously couldn't spot the witch when she couldn't see. Beato had appeared once again with a faint form. Canon squared off against the figure of the people witch, but Beato's expression was soft, or even pitying.
どういう気まぐれで僕を蘇らせてくれたのか。僕にはあなたの気持ち。
気まぐれに過ぎぬ。いや、魔女とはこうあるべきなのだ。わらわがそれを気づくのに1000年をかけた。それだけの愚かしい話だ。
誰が の？
お嬢様、お静かに。彼女は魔女。ベアトリーチェ、僕をお嬢様にもう一度会わせてくれた。恩人。
魔女。ベアト。
わらわのことなどどうで、それより早くその女をカーテンの陰に隠すがよい。そなたに残された時間をジェシカと最後の語らいに費やすがいい。カーテンの束の中で密会とは、そなたらもなかなか味なまね。
ありがとう、ベアトリーチェ。カノン君に会わせてくれてありがとう。
Jessica didn't know where Beato was, so she said that while facing in the wrong direction. Perhaps because she found that funny, Beato snickered.
あとは愛し合う二人にこの部屋を言う邪悪なる魔女に恋話は退出させてもらおう。
ベアトリーチェ様、ありがとうございます。
礼などいらぬ。こんなのでは償いきれぬほど悪行を重ねておることは、そなたがよく
良き魔女には感謝を選別と今までがどうであったか、そしてこれからがどうであるかは知らない。しかし今この瞬間、
おべっかが過ぎるぞ、カグメが。次に会うときは期待を裏切らぬ悪しき魔女であるかもしれぬぞ。それではさらばだ。
Beato left the parlor and closed the door. And mastering the last of her remaining magical power, she sealed the door. The fact that those two had escaped into here would be eventually noticed. Okay, that and now that the ninth twilight had been reached, no matter how much they struggled, their inescapable fate had already been decided. However, until that final moment, they should be given the chance to speak with each other of their love. The witch poured out all of her magical power to protect their time together, so that no one would be able to defile their time alone until the last possible moment. At the time, Beato noticed something. Her body had been detected by a magical searching technique. The evil witch's furniture has sniffed this place out.
Of course.
ついなるは魔女のゆえんか。若き二人に恋を語らせる気もなしとは。
45データ受領。標的照合。仙台ビアトリーチェ教と確認。
Sorry.
That's okay.
百魔防御壁の解析。多層防御壁72層、構成防壁および魔法反応走行。
72-layer multi-layer defensive wall, attack-proof barrier, and anti-magic armor. That's a lot of words.
That's a lot of words.
410データリンク。410データ受領。じゃあ仙台様を先に殺しちゃえばいいだけの話だに。大ベアトリーチェ教攻撃許可を。撃ってちょうだい。ああ、急所は外してね。バーバーに聞きたいことがあるの。410射撃2。
The sister's gold bow released a gold snake. It crawled down the corridor starting from the front of the servant room, aiming for the parlor as it drew as a soft, snake-like curved line trajectory. And pierced Beto's chest.
Oh, this is new.
There we go! There we go! It's this one. Gold butterflies gathered, and the cruel witch appeared along with her furniture.
仙台様、二度もの妨害、もはや許されませんぞ。
許されようとも。しかしシエスタ姉妹も腕が落ちたもの、わらわを仕留め損なうと。
Oh no, it was on purpose, girl.
それも二度も。
Renove spoke in a manner befitting the witch's butler. As she pushed her pain aside, Beato grinned and spoke back.
申し訳ありません、先代様。急所を外せとのご命令です。ご指示があればすぐにでも貫きますとも。ピアスの穴でもおへその穴でもお好きな穴を。にひ。
Okay. Okay.
The gold snake that pierced Beatrice grew even longer, drawing a funnel-shaped helix and awaiting its next order. It was prepared to pierce a vital spot as soon as the evil witch told it to.
残忍にかけてはわらわも一歩。どういう風の吹き回しか。新しきベアトリーチェ。
聞きたかったのよ。どういう術で逃れたのか知らないけど、私たちはあんたを仕留めたつもりでいたのよ。そのまま隠れていれば逃れられたもの。どうして危険を冒してまた現れたの？まさか若い二人をかばうためだけに戻ってきたわけ？
さて。
She talks in an annoying way even when she's younger, by the way.
Yes. 네.
Nee.
そうよ。
진짜일 봐.
My god. This laughs that I would give her.
どうして恋人たちを蘇らせて再会なんて甘い真似を？聞けば聞くほどに、あなたは私なんて足元にも及ばない邪悪の権化。そのあなたがどうして急にそんな生ぬるいことを始めたのかって、それを聞きたかったのよ。
残忍ゆえにわらわは気まぐれなのよ。それを問うことに意味などあろうか。
シエスタ姉妹？ヌエ。
When she heard that, the gold snake that was curled in a helix and suspended in space moved as fast as real snake going after its prey, and pierced Beato's body multiple times from both sides, its gold trail drawing an X shape. And we also got the CG for that, wow.
Yeah.
As the crew of Witch adored her, they drew a cross-stitch through Beato's chest. The gold thread made a squeaking sound and tormented Beato. Rather than a gold snake searching for its prey, it waited for orders like a sewing needle ready to sew Beato.
あんたに限って気まぐれなんてあるわけがない。あんたのことを聞いたわ。そしてあんたは私ですら足元にも及ばない。私はそんなあなたに実にふさわしい関係者だと思ったの。なのにあなたは邪魔ばかり。ぬるいことばかり言って私を呆れさせる。何があなたを変えたの？1000年間邪悪の限りを尽くしたあなたに。
This part with the organ is amazing, by the way.
Yes.
その1000年を翻すような何が起こったのか、それだけを知りたくて生かしたのよ。
Sorry, the music distracted me.
Yeah, no, that's completely understandable.
知りたい。
Oh!
Oh!
そなたも1000年を費やすがよいぞ。
Oh!
This
Yeah, can you
CG is
hide that?
beautiful, by the way. Look at. Wait.
Can you hide the text for a sec?
Yeah, I wanted to. Look at the shadow even of Eva Beatrice and big boobs
yeah.
also, but that's another thing.
Yes, that's another thing.
Oh, what was that?
What?
Nothing. I may or may
maybe
not
one of my favorite
I may
CGs.
have I may have or I may or not have taken a screenshot.
With your words.
Words.
Words, understandably so though.
This is really beautiful, by the way. This story, it looks like it's in a little bit different style than the other drawings, but I don't know. Maybe it's the light.
This looks like I don't know. I don't know. It feels like the same style, but at least a little bit more detailed.
A little bit different also. There's a lot of reflection, use of light that is not as you usually see, and the shadows.
It is a CG.
Yeah, but still.
Yes.
Even in other CGs, I think this is a lot more detailed. By the way.
Yes.
Nue.
Beto's chest was once again sewn with a golden cross stitch. It sighted once again, squeezing fresh blood from Beto's chest. This intense pain it caused, running conflict with its beauty to the eye.
あんたもひょっとすると死ぬと消えちゃって死体が残らないタイプかもしれない。だからあなたをゆっくりと殺すわ。でも私の質問に正直に答えられたら
Yeah, sure. Sure, believe that. It's definitely gonna happen.
先代様にぴったりの華麗で豪華で優しい死を与えてあげる。水を張りバラで埋めた棺桶に沈めてあげるわ。素敵でしょ。
Yeah.
それでも話せないの？あなたの心変わりの理由。
聞かれたことを答えぬも
It's so
また
beautiful.
邪悪なる魔女の優越よ。
ぬえ、二つ。もちろん答えてくれなくていいの。だってそうやっていじめてるんだもの。無限の魔法は本当に素晴らしいわ。思えばこの世はすべからく有限。人の世に無限などありはしない。それは神が無限であるがゆえに人の世を見下すためすべての無限を取り上げたからよ。なればつまり無限の力とは神の力。遊べば遊ぶほどにさらに楽しい遊び方を見つけられる素敵な力。その力を1000年も思うがままに使い暴れ回ったあなたがなぜ今頃になって心変わりをした？まさか私に譲ったから惜しくなって
Definitely.
とかじゃないわよね。
Definitely.
惜しいものか。そなたがそうだと信じている無限の魔法など、真の魔法の力とは、そなたなどでは到底至れぬ深淵にあるのだ。
それに気づいたから？それは何？
それに気づけず1000年をさまよえ。愚かな魔女よ。
ぬえ、今度は3つ。
Beato's chest had been embroidered with a gold thread.
Oh, they're actually leaving the gold thing inside. Oh, I didn't get it before. They're like doing with a thread. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought they were just bursting there and not.
But not this time.
Not this time. Okay, I got it. I just got it now.
It tightened even more, causing Beato more and more pain.
まあいいわ。死に損ないのババアが何を達観したかなんてもう興味も何もない。もう飽きたからあっさり殺してあげるわ。あんたを殺せば客間の結界は解ける。そしたらカノンとジェシカもたっぷりいじめ殺してあげるわね。愛し合う二人を同時におもちゃにできるなんてこれは楽しそうやね。殺せ。
Without missing by a millimeter, the gold sewing thread shot through Beato's heart. That intense pain was worse than all of the pain before that put together. Beato finally remembered the actual feeling of dying, which she had forgotten over the course of 1,000 years. But she couldn't die. She must not die. If she died, it would mean handing over the two in the parlor to the cruel witch. So she definitely couldn't die. She resolutely refused to die.
新しきベアトリーチェよ、頼みがある。客間の二人の仰せは短い時間のものだ。砂時計で測れる程度の時間でカノンは冥府へ消えるだろう。その程度の時間どうか許してはくれぬか。
いやよ、愛し合う二人を引き裂くのって楽しいんでしょ。あなたが言ったわ。だから私やってみたいの。
ならばその快楽楽しいぞ。恋人たちを引き裂くのは。
そうよね、きっと楽しいわよね。だから邪魔しないで。もっと縫え縫え縫え縫え。にひ410了解。
Oh, that's a lot of times.
The merciless gold sewing needle sewed the gold thread through Beato's heart over and over again. However, no matter how much it tightened, that heart did not stop.
Question. Isn't, like, technically without a body, so how does this works? Because she was, like, transparent earlier, so...
It's magic, though.
Yes, but still. Can magic hit something that is not there?
Apparently. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
まだまだこの程度では死んではやれぬ。
何をしてるの？このババアのおしゃべりを止めなさい。早く殺すのよ。殺してます。
Apparently not enough. Oh, thank you for the follow, Michalina. I hope I read that right. Hi.
Hi.
And welcome.
Welcome. We're suffering.
Yeah.
あんた、不死身。
This is the equivalent of Undertale, but he refused.
Yes.
まさかそなたに無限は譲り渡した。鼓動を刻める数など残すところもたかが知れている。
Am I Italian? Yes, and also Offie is Italian as well.
Yes.
We both are, yes.
だがそれを一つ余計に刻むことでこの部屋の二人にわずかでも長い時間を与えられるならその程度の抵抗を永遠に続けようぞ。
縫え。こいつの心臓が動きを止めるまで縫い続けよ。 こいつ死なないの？ありえない。
Upon you eat pasta with strawberries, what's your problem?
心臓を縫い縛ってるのになんで止まらないの？ならいいや、心臓を内側から爆破してやるに。かわいそうに逆らわなければ綺麗に死ねたのに。
As they said that, even though the gold needle and thread made round trips over and over again, Beato still didn't die. The cruel witch eventually grew pale at how bizarre that was.
お前一体何者なの？
Oh.
そなたにはわからぬ。わらわにわからなかったさ。だがな、どうやらこれが本当の魔法というものらしい。つまりわらわは今こそなった。本当の魔女になった。
Oh. So she was a true witch before? Apparently?
Apparently.
Hi, Elde. You don't know what you're for real? I hope. I hope not. But whatever.
新刊準備よし。爆破。
Oh, they're making it hard to explode?
There was a terrible sound, and gold leaf was scattered around the area, along with a cloud of gold butterflies. Beato's chest had opened wide from the inside, and from that the gold butterflies and gold leaf poured out, staining the surrounding area gold.
That must be a horrible and also beautiful scene at the same time, but okay.
Then Beato's flesh crumpled. Like a puppet whose strings had been cut, she crouched down and crumpled. However, a gold heart tied by a gold thread floated in the air and continued to beat.
そんな化け物だ。
When the Chester sisters saw that, they fell on their butts in shock. Somehow, even though Beato had become nothing more than a heart, it still kept beating, continuing to protect the barrier to the parlor. It was an immeasurably vast magical power, impossible to measure. In other words, endless.
無限の魔女は私です。なんでこのババアこんなになっても生きてんのよ。シエスタ姉妹、あの心臓を砕くのよ。
They tried.
早く。
Oh, thank you for the stretch. I just noticed.
申し訳ありません。私たちにはできません。
無理でしょう。何人たりともあの心臓を打ち砕けはしません。竜王陛下の兵士風情ではとてもとても。
なら無限の魔女である私になら打ち砕けるということでしょう。私の力は神の力だもの。
恐れながらあなた様の力ではベアトリーチェ様の無限には傷一つつけられ。
それはどういう意味よ。
影を知らずして光がないように、有限を知らずして無限もまたなし。ベアトリーチェお嬢様の真の無限の力の前に、あなた様の脆弱な魔力ではとてもとても及びません。
Oh, it's like she's a bigger infinite than the infinite that is Eva. I
She
see.
doesn't understand finite.
I see. Hi Ado, welcome. Actually, bigger infinites then compared to others are an actual mathematical thing, by the way.
Yeah, no, I know that.
There are infinites that can be bigger than other infinites. It doesn't make sense, but it is like that.
何よそれ。
The cruel witch was surprised and stepped back. It was thinner than Liz curtain. But Beato's form, no, Beatrice's form was still standing there.
Also, I noticed that they're still calling her by the Gold Witch name. Got the Golden Witch name, so...
Right now, yes. Even after being laid bare so tragically like this, she refused to let evil through that door. At the time, a shadow just as thin as Beatrice stood behind her. It was canon.
ベアトリーチェ様、ありがとうございました。このご恩は忘れません。
恩の数が恨みの数を超えたら、その言葉をもう一度聞こうぞ。もう良いのか。
はい、本当にありがとうございました。そしてベアトリーチェ様ももう大丈夫です。どうかお楽になさってください。
もう良いのか。
何よ。なんであんたたちは先代のババアをベアトリーチェと呼ぶのよ。ベアトリーチェは私の名前でしょ。
Apparently not.
新しき黄金の魔女、そして無限の魔女である私の名前のはずよ。
無礼な。ベアトリーチェ様の名を語るな。
恐れながらベアトリーチェ様の名は無限の魔女を完せられるお方。
Oh!
今や先代はあなた様を指すものでござい。
So, okay, I understand. So the real endless one is the Beato one.
Yep.
さらばだ。どうせすぐに出会うさ。新しき悪夢でな。
Are there two
Models, yeah.
two one out on over the other? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
This may be a little bug or something.
I think so, yes.
新しい夜の悪夢にて再びベアトリーチェ様のもとも。これで失礼いたします。
In the nightmare of a new night.
Cannon's form grew faint and disappeared into thin air.
In the nightmare of a... does he know about the loop?
Who knows? After watching him go, Beatrice's form also grew faint, and before disappearing, it slumped over onto the floor. Then there was a splat. The golden heart that had been floating in midair lost its sparkle, became blood-stained flesh, and fell to the ground. How frail it was. It was ragged and full of holes. But until a moment ago it had sparkled so much and continued to beat so forcefully. That heart still just barely managed to beat. However, it was only a matter of time before it stopped. Beatrice, whose form had become fragile and faint like incense smoke, lay on the floor, steadily watching her own heart. There the cruel witch could be seen.
何が無限よ。現にこうしてぶっ倒れてるじゃない。有限のある無限なんて そんな矛盾存在するわけもない。これがあんたの魔法の限界なの。有限は無限に劣る。
Beatrice no longer even had the will to respond. No, on the contrary, it was doubtful that the words of the cruel witch had even reached their ears.
あんたが本当に無限の魔女なら立ち上がってみな。どう？立てないでしょ？どうして立てないと思う？あんたが無限の魔女じゃないからよ。
The cruel witch poked Beatrice's heart with her fingernail.
Ew.
Beatrice had no words with which to respond to that provocation. However, instead of words, she returned a single expression. It felt humiliating only to the cruel witch, because she had gently curved her mouth and smiled.
Okay, one moment.
Yes, I did to me as well. Footsteps were approaching that place. There was no way she misheard it. That rough squeaking of heels was the sound of Butler's footsteps.
バトラか。偉そうなことを言っても、わらわはこのざまよ。そなたの言う本当の魔女というのをわらわなりに頑張ってみたぞ。
ああ、見てたぜ。
なあ、これでわらわは魔女になれたかな。そなたの対戦相手の資格できたかな。
ダメだな。
Butler said it unbelievably bluntly. As Beatrice breathed. What?
Breathed.
Breathed? Well, what is that verb? Okay. As Beatrice breathed painfully,
Breathed.
she saw this and stared at herself.
It's just breathe with an ed to the end. It's not that hard.
I don't think I realized that the past was that form.
What could have been the past if not breathed?
I don't know. As Beatrice breathed painfully, she saw this and sneered at herself, as though she should have expected it.
本当の魔女への道はまだまだ険しいな。だがわらわはそなたわらわの苛波に必ず本当の魔女になってそなたの対戦相手に。
ああ、ダメだな。全然ダメだ。お前は俺の対戦相手じゃない。
Oh? Oh, because it's hair.
The cruel witch raised her foot high. Below it was Beatrice's frail heart.
死ねよババア。ぐちゃっと潰れて、それでも無限が。魔女は私よ。黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェは死ね
ー。ああ、ダメだ。全然ダメだ。
What? She's here now?
ここは
席につけ。俺の対戦相手はベアトじゃない。てめえだ。
バトラ。
What?
これは何の魔法なの？どうでもいいわ。知ったことじゃない。シエスタ姉妹。45了解。 かっこ射撃。410了解。死ねバトラー。
What?
The Chester sisters sit ready their own golden bows and fire golden
Is this new
arrows.
music also?
Yes. The two only pull the bowstrings together when using precision guidance.
Okay, take your bets. I'm betting all on... Walter is not gonna even feel that because he doesn't believe it's real.
If they were fighting against an enemy before their eyes, they fired their bows at the same time. And their might did not suffer in the slightest.
Told you.
結界はないよ。抵抗だけで弾いた。45。標的測定。45了解。これは私が計測値が暴走して対魔法抵抗力エンドレス9。標的は神話級魔法攻撃でも通用しません。
Endless 9?
They told you that Butler had no affinity with magic whatsoever.
Okay.
Golden bow warheads could penetrate any magical armor through reciprocal collision. Corrosion, sorry. My bad. One tried to block them with anti-magic resistance power. Even 8 digits were not sufficient to prevent their penetration. By the way, even famous gods that appear in myths rarely reach as high as 9 digits. For that reason, 9 digits were enough to measure pretty much all sensible values. Battler had buried all 9 of those digits with 9.
愚かな。本気のバトラ様の前に魔法の矢など髪の毛を揺らすことさえ及ばぬのに。
The Chester sisters dropped their
Ah,
golden
that was the
bows in
sound
shock.
of the bow
The
dropping.
bows falling.
Okay.
To Butler himself, it was as though a pair of dragonflies had flown past his shoulder.
何やってんだ。遊んでるのかよ。
化け物。
雑魚は下がっていろ。席につけ。このエセ魔女め。てめえの化けの皮は俺が。
Oh, what the heck?
The Chester sisters couldn't hide their fear at Butler's ferocity, and they backed up as though they'd been struck.
Oh, I thought it was it like made it disappear.
No.
Okay.
Beatrice watched this scene in shock.
これはバトラー何の真似なのか。
見ての通りさ。そいつだ。そこにいる。お前の名前を語る偽物さ。
Oh?
俺は魔女と戦っている。そして対戦相手に魔女を名乗る者を据え、てめえの傍若無人はたっぷり見させてもらったぜ。
Then Butler's eyes grew as sharp as blades as he stared down the cruel witch.
何が魔法だ。何が魔女だ。てめえは魔女じゃな。俺が化けの皮を剥いでバラバラにしてやる。ワルギリア、戦闘準備だ。
Oh, she is still here.
She is still here.
She only died in the inner layer. Okay.
Yeah, in the game layer.
いつでもどうぞ。ベアトリーチェ。
Beato looked at Butler timidly. She still hadn't been acknowledged as his opponent. Was she qualified to watch the game on board from the sidelines?
ベアト、下がってみてろ。俺がハグ。このエセ魔女を徹底的に分解してやる。こんな奴を魔女とは名乗らせられねえ。お前は本当の魔女の名誉を守った。
わらわはその。
何も言う必要はない。 黄金の魔女の名は決して安っぽくないってことをお前に代わって教えてやる。
Whoa, okay.
I'm not crying.
おー
以上でございます。
I explained the rule.
ロノウェ、大体のルールは分かったわ。なるほどね。魔法では勝てないから魔法以外で決着できる世界で私に一騎打ちを挑んできたわけね。愚かな連中。へりくつで私に勝てると本気で思ってるのね。
ああ、思ってる。てめえのへりくつを俺が全て叩き潰してやるぜ。エヴァおばさんよ。
私はエヴァで、それは私の古い抜け殻。私は彼女のうちに生まれた本当の魔女。
ごまかすな。てめえの正体は魔女でも何でもない。生身の人間だ。人間の犯人だ。後ろ宮エヴァだ。ワルギリア、第二の番を再構築。
了解。第二の番は
I advise you stop here for a
ロー
second.
ザとマリア
Okay.
が殺されました。
Absolute cinema, by the way. This is 3 minutes of me and Offie bopping to the Umineko music. Hope you're gonna like it.
Yes,
This is the content. Whether you like it or not.
it's necessary. It's necessary. This fucking chapter.
God, okay, like 3 billion things happened in like, how much? 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
So, question, if you can answer.
Yes. We are stealing questions, but I will try.
Okay.
Tell me.
Unexpected. I was definitely unexpected. I wasn't expecting any answer like that. Okay, so, so Beato is dead in the inner layer now. Or
About
not?
to, I would say. About to.
About to. Okay.
She has Eva did not
Eva did not squish her art, of course. Yeah, so she...
exactly.
If she
About to.
did, she was gonna be dead. Okay.
Probably.
Okay, so, other question. We have seen Virgilia die in the inner layer, but now she's definitely here, alive and kicking. So, my question is, the two layer... I would say that the two layers are very much separated.
Yes. Sorry.
What's up?
Sorry, I blew my nose without
no, that's okay.
muting myself. I forgot.
That's,
Sorry.
I didn't hear anything, actually. So, there's that. And also, now Butler, somehow, since he recognized his opponent as Eva, she's now forced to fight Butler. Because his fight is against the witches causing the killing. So by the rules, his opponent is Eva Beatrice, of course. Am I correct?
I will not answer to that.
I mean, assuming assuming the fight is Beatrice is not recognized anymore as the opponent
Let's say that
because she's not been recognized because they said, oh yeah, you're not even a witch, you're not even my opponent, because how can you be a witch if a witch can do all of that yada yada, all that thing he said last time.
yeah.
And that we
more
agree.
generally speaking, we can say that Butler is choosing his own opponent right now. He is deciding to recognize as the
of course,
golden...
of course. But I feel like he's like twisting the rules of his accordance, like saying, "Oh yeah, my opponent is the witch that is gonna revive on the at the end of the epitaph, right? The Golden Witch and all of that, Beatrice the Golden Witch and all of that. So in the end." Now the Golden Witch is Eva. So
right now he's decided to fight against Eva.
So he recognizes his opponent as Eva Beatrice right now.
Yes. Also, notice that he didn't say my my opponent is the human culprit Eva.
Yeah. Of course.
Still not saying.
Yes, but I am not speaking in Butler's term. I'm speaking in players' term. In players' term.
Okay.
In person that is reading all of these terms. Okay. So, yeah, because he's saying that the culprit is the human being Eva, but of course, because he's not recognizing her as a witch and all of that stuff. So yeah. By the way, this music is super cool. Italiani che giocano Umineko leggendario.
Let's go! È un piacere. L'ho portato io nel baratro, è un piacere.
È tutta colpa di Ofi. It's all Ofi's fault.
I'm proud of it.
It's all Ofi's fault. By the way, writing is fire. I have this part. Absolute cinema. I cannot raise my hand, or I will do it.
I gonna leave the scene to you. Gonna...
You gonna?
I'm gonna let you read from now on.
Ok. La strega di platino rosa.
Preferisco quella dorata. La strega dorata è la mia preferita.
Come? What?
Sai, c'è una strega dorata, no?
La
strega... Cosa ne pensi del platino rosa invece del...
Oh, no, l'ho capito adesso, ok.
Let's go. Can I please not die? Can I please finish the chapter first?
Yes, do not die.
当方はそれをエヴァ犯人説にて処定。
Okay, yeah.
はあ、バカバカしい。さあさあおいでなさい。後宮秀吉がどんな姿をしていたのか。
何の真似をしやがった。
死者の召喚だ。魔女は証言台に死者を立たせることもたやすい。
On the opposing side, a transparent Uncle Hideyoshi was summoned. Talk about convenient. It looked as though he couldn't see what was going on here, almost like a person on the other side of the TV.
証人喚問。後宮秀吉の証言。さあさあ秀吉、お話。
わしは部屋でずっとエヴァのもちろんエヴァが部屋を出るわけもあらへん。
Siamo quasi alla fine del terzo capitolo.
Letteralmente manca un'oretta circa.
For not Italian speakers, in chat they're asking at which point of chapter 2 we are, and we are almost at the end of chapter 3. Exactly. The hard scene.
Yep, or appena passata.
Okay.
エヴァおばさん、ここじゃ。赤くねえ証言は、への役にも立たねえぜ。赤で再度の負傷を要求する。
ああ、そうだ。いいわよ。赤で言ってあげなさい。
わしはずっと部屋におったで。
It's a lot different than me and her.
事件の前後の時間帯は全てや。
さあ、これでエヴァが犯人ってことはありえなくなったわよ。
Never, no one ever said anything but
どう
Eva.
返してくれるのかしら。
バカバカしくだらなさすぎてあくびが出る一手だ。ベアとは一度たりともこんな子供だましな一手を打ったことは。副将要求エヴァおばさんも事件前後の時間帯は全て部屋にいた。秀吉おじさんはただのアリバイ工作員だ。あんたはおじさんに留守番をさせてこっそり部屋を抜け出していたんだ。そうでないならこいつが赤で言えるはずだぜ。
復唱拒否。秀吉の証言だけで十分。それを復唱する必要はないでしょ。
Yeah.
降りてきましたね。容赦は無用です。これでチェック。
ああ、いただきだぜ。ちょろい相手だ。チェック。秀吉おじさんは終始部屋を出なかった。しかしあんたを看病していたというのは真っ赤な嘘だ。よってあんたのアリバイは存在しない。あんたには部屋を抜け出してローザおばさんたちを殺すチャンスがあった。
Yeah, no,
Oh
that's
yeah,
assurdo.
the dub is
Dub is
on
amazing.
fire.
カーセルってんなら赤でエヴァおばさんは部屋から一歩も出ていないと宣言してみろ。できねえだろ。チェックメイトだ。
Whoa.
何をさ。わけがわかんない。
Not smart enough,
悪い
apparently.
なおばさん。たとえルールに不慣れであっても全力で叩き潰すのがこのゲームの流儀だぜ。な、ベアト。
魔女側リザインって次のゲームに進みましょう。続きますは第4から第6の番でございます。
Really? Apparently the voice actor of Butler and loves Umineko a lot, and he took pictures with him with Beatrice's voice actors and on Twitter, being amazing, being goated.
That's so nice.
It seems that Witchy didn't still understand how to make a winning move, and she lost her composure in irritation. She was probably also angry that a shot had been taken at her while she didn't get what was going on. However, I won't go easy on her at all. Just like she didn't go easy on the victim at all, I want to go easy on her.
ワルギリア、次の事件だ。親父たちの事件を再構築。
了解。ルドルフ、キリエ、秀吉の3人は屋敷へ向かい、
It's gonna destroy her, isn't it?
That's the
俺から
plan.
の指し手は変わらない。エヴァおばさん、あんたが犯人だ。
We knew that it was a voice actor for Jotaro and Erwin of Attack on Titan. Yep.
We took a long detour during one of our first
Yeah,
lives.
we talk a lot about that in past lives. If you're curious, se sei curioso di vedere le live vecchie, sono su YouTube, by the way. Past lives are on YouTube channel.
今度は秀吉おじさんのアリバイすらねえぞ。あんたはたった一人で部屋で寝ていたと主張している。しかしそれは拒否だ。赤で宣言できるものならしてみやがれ。
拒否するわ。なら教えてよ。エヴァはただの女。そして殺されたのは銃を2丁も持つ大人。彼女がたった一人でどうや狂気の杭でどうやって話によく出る杭の射出機ってどんな構造をしているのよ。それを説明し、それが説明できない限りエヴァにアリバイがないとしても
No, it doesn't need to explain that.
ことにはならないわよ。
説明拒否。悪魔の証明だ。説明不能だから
There we go. Good job.
未知の殺害方法
I was
も
right.
しくは未知の凶器の存在を否定できない。
I mean, this is all thing that already happened, more or less. Technique already been used.
Yes.
俺が杭の射出機の構造を説明できなくてもその存在を否定することにはならない。
何よそれ。そんなめちゃくちゃって通るの？
Yep.
悪魔の証明有効
And also Ronov is not playing by Eva's side at all, but okay.
No,
That helps.
No, what are you saying?
No.
He's definitely on her side.
No, he's definitely on Eva's side.
No.
Definitely.
悪魔の証明有効です。バトラ君はその射出機の構造を説明する義務を負わずにその存
I
在を
mean,
主張で
it
きます。
doesn't have to.
魔女側はこの手を反論できません。やるではなんと強引な。
どこぞの昭和の魔女にたっぷり鍛えられた。
But ironically, that's Ronove for you.
Ronove ex-butler, but ironically.
But ironically.
Of course.
これでチェックだぜ。エヴァおばさんが部屋から一歩も出てないと赤で言ってみろ。そうさ、言えるはずはないのさ。言えないならば決まりだぜ。チェックメイトだ。
なんて暴論。こんなのめちゃくちゃよ。
そういうルールのゲームでございますが、まずは紅茶でもいかがですか？美味しいクッキーもございます。
Of course.
いらないわよそんなの。イライラするわ。魔法で勝てないからって
Also,
こんな卑怯な
also
戦いで
notice how Ronove is not like trying to shush Eva like he done with Beato.
No, no.
イラつくなよ。紅茶でも飲めよ。俺はストレートだ。ベアトは
わらわは良い。それよりバトル。油断するな。向こうがルールに不慣れなだけだ。向こうが要領を掴んでからが本番だぞ。
だが潰す。徹底的に潰す。なぜなら奴は魔女ではないからだ。いかなる暴論であろうとへりくつであろうと俺が全身全霊で叩き潰す。
Butler's side then stuck with the Eva culprit here to explain Cross and Nasuhi. The 7th and 8th wallets in the exact same way. At the time, there had been no one on the first floor except for Eva and the victims. As before, no one could establish an alibi for Eva. Back then, Eva claimed that they disappeared while she went to the bathroom. But there was nothing to support that, and the witch side couldn't repeat in red either. So in the same style of argument, that question regarding the stake shooting machine, the witch asked once more how Eva could have strangled both of them at the same time, all by herself. But of course, Butler splendidly counteracted by refusing to explain because of the devil's proof. No, I haven't read Higurashi. I am reading the manga that they are currently printing in Italy. Non ho letto Higurashi, ma ho preso i primi 2 volumi del manga che sono usciti in Italia. E quelli me li sono letti.
Io ho seguito tutto Questions di Higurashi, non ho finito Answer, però ho visto tutte le serie possibili.
Hope you watch all the anime about that.
All of the anime, yes.
About Higurashi.
Played half of the games.
Under the storm and stress of Butler's spear, the witch side was completely swallowed up, having to resign 3 times during a short period of time she had to grasp the rules.
なるほど。ようやくコツが分かってきたわ。もうあんたの思い通りにことは運ばせないわよ。今度は私から仕掛けさせてもらうわ。 の上第4から第6の番を再構築。
Didn't we pass this already?
後ろ宮桐江をピックアップ。ここで一度第4から第6の番のルドルフ桐江秀吉の殺人に花
あやつ一度はリザインした局面をなぜ。
なるほど、あなたが刺さない珍しい攻め手で注意して。
当時生存者たちはゲストハウスへ食料がなかったけれど、彼らは安全を考え翌日までけれど、結局3人は食料を求めて外へ出る。
そうだな、結局3人は食料を取りに表へ出る。
面倒だから赤を交えて語るわよ。桐江は食料はいらないと1日くらい食事を抜いても死なない。ゲストハウスを出ないべきだと主張していたにもかかわらず食料を取りにゲストハウスをこれは矛盾しない？
はい、見事に桐江の行動式に矛盾します。
Oh wow.
その矛盾は
Whoa.
Wait for a second, trust me.
Was that? That was amazing. What? I'm gonna keep the thing going in the meantime.
私が魔法で作り出したの。つまり
I was talking
So
about.
sometimes it's necessary.
I was talking about the music, by the way, if it wasn't clear.
Yeah, you know, so if you see us like stopping,
It's
and,
because of the
like,
music.
Bopping, it's because of the music.
Yeah, if that ever happened, it's where all of a sudden it's because of cool music.
Cool music happening.
Yeah. Okay.
バカバカしい。そんな魔法あるわけがね。
悪魔の証明よ。バトラ君が知らない魔法だからといって存在を否定することにはならない。そしてその魔法を私は実演する義務も負わない。それでいて、さらにあなたには反論の余地もない。
Okay. He's using his own weapon against him.
はい、実にお見事な一手です。マトラ様、受け手をお願いいたします。
おかしな論法に持ち込んできやがったぜ。つまりどういうことだ。
後ろ宮桐江の行動式に対してすでに説明がある通り、桐江は食料を屋敷に取りに外へ出るべきではないとにもかかわらず、食料を取りに行こうという矛盾したこの矛盾が説明できない限り、それを魔法であると主張する暴力的な手。
そりゃ最初は桐江さんもそう考えてたんだろうよ。しかし多分途中でいろいろやっぱり食料は必要だろうと心変わりしたって。いざという時空腹で力が出ないってんじゃ意味ないだろうし。
その心変わりがつまり非常に困難なことですが、桐江が
そんなの桐江さんの頭の中の話だろ。こっちにも桐江さんの霊を。ベアト、お前桐江さんを呼び出したりできないのかよ。
できません。
Oh.
それは魔女側のみに許されている手です。
This part here.
Hmm?
This part here is my favorite of the song.
It's amazing. The whole song is amazing, but that part is
Yeah,
like,
but that part is amazing.
Yeah. I'm smiling so much my face hurts.
そう多分だなその俺たち子供のことを考えてそ
れを客観的に主張しない切り絵がある理由により食料がやはり必要であると心が例えばそう証言したのを誰かが聞いたとか何かに
残念だけどその心変わりの理由は誰にも語られておらずまたよって切り絵の頭の中で何があったつまり証明は私の手に対しあなたは一切の反撃今度はあんたがリザインする番なのよ
心変わりの理由など無限に想定できるそしてその無限の可能性を全て潰しきる
Ah, okay, it's the endless counter.
肉肉しいほどに見事な一手でございますマトラ様にこれを切り返す方法があるとすればさてどのような手でございましょうね
Oh no, but definitely not on Eva's part.
お嬢様の
I mean, definitely on Eva's part.
気もしますが私は思い出せません
ケチケチしないで話せ
ベアトリッチ
It was definitely Milady's specialty, but I happen to not remember. I wonder what that was. It's not like I want Beata to tell Butter herself.
自らの思考を停止させる者に与えられる答えはありません考えなさいあなたなりの考えで
とっととリザインしたらついでにさらに赤で追い詰めてあげるわ切り絵はね死ぬ最後の瞬間まで食料を取りに行かないイコール屋敷に行かないという行動式を維持していたわ
Not go until last instant before she died. Kir's behavior pattern of not going to get food equals not going to the mansion was maintained. Okay.
にもかかわらず率先して屋敷台車を
Do you
押
have
して
any
食料
idea?
を運ぼうとしたわ
Let me think. It's also Beato's specialty. Does he have to say something in red?
Butler can't say anything in red.
Yeah, but Beato can't say stuff in red. What's
She's not on the witch's side anymore.
Yeah, what's stopping her? She's not on the witch side anymore, Beato, so she could technically say stuff in red. For Butler.
No. Only the witch's side is allowed to say
Only the
something
witch's
red.
side is okay.
Only the
so
witch's
so she
side.
cannot. Okay.
No.
Then Devil's First already been used. Closed room? Somehow?
Gideon wanted to create a closed room. Checkmate.
Checkmate?
Checkmate. Oh god.
Wait, no.
I think we... Yes?
No, never mind. Because, I mean, Beato's specialty are the closed rooms, so that we know. And the red, but she cannot use the red anymore. She said now that the thing we have to counter is Kiri said we don't need food, we don't really need food, but then she actually was the one to propose to go to the mansion. Explain why with proof. That's the thing. Without magic, of course. The thing is, a good answer could be, yeah, she was worried about
Children?
the children, but that cannot be proved, of course.
Of course.
Also, she said, not going to get food equals not going to the mansion. Because she didn't want to go and get food.
Exactly.
She wanted to do something else.
Let's go. What did she want to do?
It could be she wanted to... Well, one could say that she wanted to go away from Eva, who suspected was the culprit, or also she could say that wanted to actually meet the culprit, that she believed was in the mansion, and kill him/her. No?
I mean, that could be a possibility.
Could be a possibility, but I need proof.
It would need proof.
It would need proof. Proof. What if... And I'm twisting it a little bit. One could say that the culprit for those murders could be Kyrie, and that's why she wanted to go to the mansion with the other two, to kill them without anyone noticing. That could be a possible thing.
Kyrie, wait.
I'm not saying
kill
I'm not saying that she would do it. I'm saying that she could do it.
She could. Wait. Wait. Kyrie did not have a gun.
Kyrie did have a gun. Yes. She killed one of the states.
Yeah, but that was Hideyoshi's. Initially, all of the guys had weapons, and Rosa, of course. There was one gun which Kraus had, one gun which Eva had, one gun which Rudolph had, and one which Rosa had. When Rudolph, Kyrie, and Hideyoshi went to get food, Hideyoshi got a gun.
Yeah, but then they swapped gun.
They swapped because
they moved the gun.
The cart was too heavy, and Kyrie couldn't push it anymore. So
Hideyoshi was pushing
got
the cart,
and Kyrie got the gun.
Why did she go there if it wasn't for food? What could be the reason? She wanted to... Not food, check the dad. Could be, but I don't have proof. What could be the proof? I need proof and I don't know, because I don't have it.
Do you want to continue a little bit and then...
Yeah, let's just continue for a bit.
Adjourn in case.
私が魔法で操るこれこそが私の魔法が実在し私がうるせえ黙れ
Do we...
Even butlers!
心変わりでさえないっていうのかキレ様死ぬまでずっと食料はいらないいやならなんで自分から進んで食料を取りに行こう屋敷魔法でキリエさんが操られていたっていうのかそんなどうやキリエさんがここにいてくれて一言いや心変わりすらしどうすりゃいいんだ人間側には反撃できる一手がね
このゲームって知れば知るほどにたとえいくつの局面で負けたとしてもたった一つだけ勝てればそれだけで魔女は存在つまりバトラ君には完全勝利以外に魔女を否定する方法はないここまで私のことを散々エヴァ呼ばあなたの尊敬するキリエさん一人の頭の中の話だけで全てがひっくり返っちゃうなんてしちゃいなさいよ認めちゃえば負けちゃえば
Annoying as fuck.
人間には証明者が何を思って行動したのかなんて推測の域を出ない
Only the witch side is allowed to call for the dead, right?
Yeah, exactly. I remembered something, but...
I think they said it earlier, but I may be wrong. But
yeah, they said it earlier.
しかも推測程度じゃ魔法を否定でき魔法を打ち破るためには キリエさんがどうしてでもちくしどうして食料が欲しいと心変わりしたのかどうすりゃいいんだ。ちくし
バトラさん、リザインってよろしいですか。
食料を取りに行かない。でも実際には矛盾したこのキリエさんの考えをどう理解すればいいんだ。
You didn't want to get food, but what did you want to do?
理解なんかできないわよ。理解不能、解釈不能。その闇は全て魔女のものだもの。さあさ考えても無駄よ。おやめなさい。あなたに魔女を否定することなんてできやし。だって私はこうして存在するんだもの。私こそは黄金の魔女。そこにいる元の魔女から名前を奪い取った。あなたに私がベアトリーチェであることを否定などでき。くそー、その名を語る資格は貴様なのにそれを否定する手が思いつかねえ。
Butler could no longer counter this witch who was laughing insanely in triumph. He didn't want to give up, but no move appeared. He ground his teeth, making his fists with both hands. But even so, he couldn't think of a brilliant counterattack.
バトラさん、制限時間を切りますが。
Beth was gonna do something.
人間側デザインをしま。
待て。反撃の手は
なんだって。
へえ、どんな手があるっていうのよ、先代様。このベアトリーチェの魔法をどんな手でできないわ。そんなこと不可能。
食料を取りに行かないイコール屋敷に。わらわはそれを待遇で説明する。つまりそれでも屋敷に行ったイコール食料以外の目的で。
Yeah, that's what I said.
説明できるのではない。
Yes, good job.
これはわらわの得意手のヘンペルのカラスというよりはバトラの得意手のチェス盤思考術よ。キリエが食料を目的にや
She was about to prepare to go with a different goal. But what could her goal be? What's in the mansion that she wanted? The
I don't know
gold?
if I should give you a hint.
Maybe she had an idea of the gold being there? Could have been.
Speaking about the gold,
Wait, she was thinking. They were thinking about the epitaph until early. Maybe she knew about something in there. Because I wasn't thinking about that anymore.
do you think that Kiriev wanted to solve the epitaph though? She's probably the only one who never tried solving the epitaph for anything, for no other reasons other than trying to solve it.
I mean, she did try though, because
she tried because everyone said, "Oh, Kiria, you're so intelligent, you're so smart. Can you tell us?"
Yeah, of course, because they wanted the money. But yeah, but at that point, maybe she did wanted to solve it, and she could have been. Maybe she wanted to solve it for not for herself, but maybe for Rudolph.
For Rudolph?
Why not? I mean, in the end, if Rudolph got the money, she also got the money, and they would have been happier because of that. No?
Why going with Rudolph and the Yoshido?
That's a good question. Why going with? I mean, with Rudolph, it makes sense because if
Rudolph makes sense, right? But Hideyoshi?
Hideyoshi, Good question.
I am going to ask because honestly, I don't remember. Did she ask specifically to Rudolph and Hideyoshi to accompany her? Or did she propose and happen to be?
I don't really remember that, honestly. But I think... wait, could it be that... Weren't Rudolph and Hideyoshi proposing to go there, and she said, "I'm coming too," or something like that.
I don't think so, because Eva here said that Kiria was the one who proposed to go.
Ah,
to the
yeah,
mansion
that's
to get food
right.
in the
That's
first
right.
place,
That's right. That's right. She was the
So,
one to propose. But did she
I'm
did she
gonna
choose
ask her.
Rudolph and Hideyoshi? I do not remember. I honestly
I
do
don't
not
think
remember.
so. But who in the entirety of the people who were still alive at that point wanted food at that point?
The people who wanted food
Did
were...
anyone ask for food? Or did anyone want food?
They were talking about that, but did they specifically ask? I think yes, someone asked for that.
Someone did.
But I do remember who? Kraus?
It was not Kraus.
Was not Kraus?
There was a very specific reason for wanting food.
Oh, Hideyoshi, because Eva was sick.
There we go.
He wanted soup or something like that for
Yes,
treating her.
so that Eva could
Yeah.
take medicine.
So that Eva could take medicine. Yes. I do remember that now. I forgot about that, honestly.
So the one who proposed to get food was not Hideyoshi. It was
Was
Kiria.
Kirie. To... Not going to the food. I'm going to the mansion. So she wants to go there, not to get food, but to get medicine? No?
Dr. Nanjo had medicine already.
Yeah, I mean, food, but not specifically to eat, for the ability to get medicine. Be able to treat Eva. Going to the mansion to treat Eva, one could say.
Tell me if I am being annoying, but I
No.
kind of want you to get to the point before the game tells you.
So it's not denying the thing, because if you say like that, ooh, I didn't mean to click that like that. I want to go up. She had another goal in food. She had the goal to treat Eva, but food was just like a middle point, let's say.
Can I ask something that might sound, what can I say, bad towards Kiria?
Yeah, I don't know, go on. Did she really...
How much does Kiria care about Eva?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did she really care for Eva?
Did she
Not
really
at all.
care for
Not at
Eva?
all. No, she didn't care at all.
But Hideyoshi did.
Hideyoshi did. Why did she want Hideyoshi there, then? Did she wanted to kill Hideyoshi?
I mean, she wanted something from Hideyoshi. I think this is good enough.
She wanted something? What did she want from Hideyoshi?
She wanted something out of Hideyoshi. So, Hideyoshi is implied in what Kiria wanted to do. I think this is a good point.
What? I feel like it takes forever to finish because we put around too much. Yeah, Toria.
I just speedrun this part over here, so I'm having fun right now.
Yeah.
When I played it when I was alone, I just went. I just went to town. So now I'm having fun.
What the heck does Kiria want from Hideyoshi?
Shall we continue?
Yeah. I want to know now.
その目的が証明できれば魔法は否定できる。
食料を目的に屋敷には行かないが、それを偽るために食料を取りに行った。確かにそれなら説明がまだ可能かもしれない。
See, the birthday of the... We have been going on for 9 months at this point.
We were just checked.
We checked. It's been 9 months.
9 months.
しかし、 どうやって？
お師匠様、キリエの死亡源例の召喚はできぬが、死体の検証は人間側の
問題、後宮キリエの死亡現場を再構築し
Thank God it's not Persona 5.
私たちはキリエの霊を呼び出すことはできない。キリエが何を残したかを知ることで、それを武器に
Okay, I remember this scene
好
correctly.
きなだけを調べなさいよ。何もわかるわけがない。さっきも赤で言ったわよ。
Oh yeah, Persona 5 Royal, 120 hours, but I think more or less this game got the same.
Oh, yes. Both questions is shorter than answers by maybe 10 hours, but still 120 hours each, basically.
Yeah.
何を見つけたところで何もわかるものか。
何も見つからないかもしれない。
Does it mean that it must be something
バトラ
written?
は歯を食いしばってる。そなたわらわにできることはこんな程度しかない。
Oh, she's going inside. Okay, cool. They should land on their feet and reconstruct the hole. Approached curious corpse and wandered around, observing.
人間側の戦い方は今一つ確かなれば何
大ベアトリーチェ教ともあろうお方が床に膝をつみっともなくしたやす。お似合いな姿だこと。
God, I wish I could have been Hitayoshi to slap her in the face, by the way.
He tried.
He tried. Oh, no. I mean, I can die after that, but I had the satisfaction of slapping her in the face. After that, it's okay.
You're fine.
Yeah.
わらわにはこれくらいしかできぬ。何を蔑まれようと構わぬ。だがわらわの名誉のために戦うといったバトラー血を吐い死肉を漁ることになろうとも、その義理に応えねばならぬのだ。
Within the witch's nears, Beto searched through Kiria's corpse. She fished through the pockets, taking what was inside out, laying out in the floor. Laid on the floor was a handkerchief, tissue, a key to her house, the stub of a boat ticket, a lighter, a cigarette butt, and a single 100 yen coin. There was no special suspicious object, although Beto was down on all fours and being sneered at. That was all she could find.
それでどうやって私の魔法を打ち破る？くだらない勇ましいことを言って割り込んでおきながら、その情けない恥ずかしいへそかんで死んじゃえば。
Oh, if only if you shut up. The witch fell over laughing, lambasting Beato. Beato hung her head, trying to withstand this shame.
お嬢様、検証は十分ですか？
これ
以上の物証から出なければ
Maybe on Hideyoshi's then? I mean, since she's there, she could search the other bodies as well.
当たり前でしょ。何も反論の余地の。私は魔女だもの。私の魔法は打ち破れない。
You think they're gonna do it?
I think they're gonna do it.
元魔女でしかないのよ。ベアトリーチェを名乗ることも許されなくなったただの負け犬なのよ。さあ、そのゴミやガラクタを好きに積み重ねて私の魔法を打ち破ってごらんなさい。できないでしょ。できないわよね。それは私が魔女だから。あんたは名前さえもた。
I mean, Butler is weirdly silent.
Yeah.
何かくじけぬぞ。どれほど嘲笑われようともバトラの名誉のためにくじけるものか。
Spear held back tears at the words of humiliation she was being showered with. She tried to find if Kira was holding something else to find. Something that could save Butler from his plight. Searching earnestly. However, nothing more came up.
頼む。そなたの息子の窮地を頼む。死してなお、あやつのために力を貸してくれ。
However, Kivier's bodies did not answer. It was only natural that Akkad would remain silent. Not that person existed that would answer Beaton, who had lost the endless magic.
無駄よ、無駄無駄。死者をもてあそべるのは魔女だけ。魔女でもなく、そして人間ですらないあんたに力を貸して。あんたは永遠に魔女にも人間にも味方はなく、誰もあんたを助けてなんてくれん。悔しければ泣いちゃえば。役に立てなくてごめんなさいって。
That was a very satisfied laugh.
わらわでは何もそなたの力に。
Oh, he's there.
Do you want to know how this soundtrack is called?
Yeah?
Thank you for being alive.
Oh.
ありがとう。お前の努力を俺は
慰めなどいらぬ。このガラクタの山で一体何を反論できるというのか。あやつに嘲笑われてまでかき集めたこのガラクタがどうやって一矢報いれるというのか。
In front of Beto, who was still crawling on all fours, and eating the pile of objects Kyria has left behind with her feet, Butler also crouched. And after patting her head, patting air on her shoulder in thanks, he moved that hand to the ground, picked up the cigarette butt, and held it up over his head.
Ole!
She wanted a cigarette from him?
Please pat Beato. Please pat Beato.
I was doing it. I was doing it
Essentially.
until 2 seconds ago.
Oh, okay, good job. Couldn't see that.
Cannot see the mouth, that's why.
Ole!
But Kitty also had a lighter on her. True, she didn't have an actual box of cigarettes, but a glance, not her look as though Kira had a smoking habit.
親父は吸ったが、キリエさんはでも親父のタバコに火をつけるために。は？
だからなんだ。夫がタバコを吸うんなら、たとえ吸わなくても妻がタバコを持ってたとしても不思議はないわ。あるいは喫煙マナーの悪い夫の捨てた吸い殻を拾っただけ。それがなんだっていうの？私の魔法とどう？何もありゃしない。
さらに言おう。こいつは親父の吸ってるタバコの銘柄。
It's Hideyoshi. That's what she wanted from Hideyoshi. Okay.
親父の遺体の懐を見てくれるか。
これか。
銘柄を書く。吸い殻と銘柄が異なる。キリエが持っていた吸い殻はルドルフの吸うタバコの銘柄では。
だからキリエは綺麗好きのいい子だから、落ちてる吸い殻を許せず拾っただけかもしれん。私は嫌だけど。
ベアト、すまんがもう一人頼む。秀吉おじさんの懐だ。親族でタバコを吸うのは親父と秀吉おじさんだけなんだ。
これか。
Beto found a cigarette box in Yoshi's pocket, took a single one out, and held it out.
銘柄を書く。吸い殻は秀吉の吸うタバコの銘柄と認め。
だから秀吉の吸い殻がキリエのポケットから見つかると、私の。
そうさ、この吸い殻がキリエさんの。いや、この吸い殻こそがキリエさん
I
がゲスト
see.
ハウスを
I could have never guessed that, honestly.
No, I tried leading you on to Hideyoshi, but that's the
I
extent I could do.
I didn't even know the kid. I carried a lighter or anything like that. I didn't even remember the kid was or wasn't smoking. So.
お前がこいつを見つけてくれなかったら、俺はここで屈していた。
The fact that Hideyoshi smoke is said and
I mean, it's said
multiple times.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, he smokes. Yeah, he doesn't smoke. It's not like something that really matters in the midst of other things.
Yeah, no, of course.
Also, the cool, the cool Butler music.
Wait, just a sec. Let it just.
I know. We already heard this one.
I know, but.
You want this to happen with a cool part? I see. Okay, that's okay. I agree with that.
There we go.
第2の番、ローザおばさんたちが殺されたことが発覚した後のゲストハウスだ。
了解。再構築します。ローザ、マリアの死亡後、残った生存者はバリケードを構築、牢城の結束を再確認。
何も不審なところ、何が言いたいの？第4の番以降の話をしているのに、なんで第2の番の。
親父は携帯吸い殻入れを持ち歩いてる。キリエさんがわざわざ自分のポケットに。
She didn't want Rudolph to know that she was smoking. Wait, how did Butler's mother die?
Illness?
Which kind of illness? It could be anything.
We don't know. Yeah.
Could it be that she died because of like lung cancer or something like that? Something related to lungs, and Rudolph didn't want Kyrie to smoke as well because of that. And that's why she was smoking in secret. I am taking a very long guess here.
I appreciate it, but we don't know.
It could make sense, and I mean, Rudolph smoked, and it could make
that would be
sense.
Character development for Rudolph.
It could make sense if he cared about Kyrie to not let her smoke for that, because of that.
Let's just say that this game explains a lot, but
Not this one, but still.
Not this one.
Still, it could be something I could see.
その吸い殻に意味があるからさ。その吸い殻こそがキリエさんが俺たちに残したメッセージだ。
聞こうじゃ。その吸い殻一本、どうやって私を否定してみせるという。
聞いての通りだ。第2の番以降、ゲストハウスではこの時キリエさんはあってはいけない場所にあってはいけないものを見つけたんだ。
とは何なの？
こいつさ、この吸い殻さ。
Especially about all the rooms in the guest house. Thank you, son, for something.
こいつが秀吉おじさんのいた客室の灰皿に置かれていたんだ。
はあ、灰皿に吸い殻があってどう？おかしいのはあんたの頭の方じゃないの。
エヴァおばさんは大のタバコ嫌いだ。そのおばさんが体調を崩して寝込んでるのに吸い殻があるわけがないんだ。
Oh, that's true. That's true. She said she hated it.
Yep.
灰皿には吸い殻があっ。それを見たキリエさんはすぐに気づいた。秀吉おじさんは嘘をついて、本当はエヴァおばさんは寝込んで部屋を抜け出していたんだと気づいたんだ。復讐要求。この吸い殻はエヴァおばさんたちが休んだ部屋の灰皿で揉み消された。
拒否するわ。
ようやくつく。ありがとうよベアト。
わらわは役に立てたのか。
Oh.
ああそうさ、ハグぞ俺たちでエセ魔女の化けの皮を剥いでやる。
From a secret but Kyrie realized that Yoshi was creating an alibi for Eva's sake. Yoshi's been tasked with watching over the room to create an alibi. And during that time, he was unable to withstand the tension and smoked. Then Kyrie confessed that to Rudolph. She confessed that there was a good chance Eva was the culprit and Yoshi was an accomplice.
そしてキリエさんは食料を取りに行こう。そして秀吉おじさんにこれが意味するところはただ一つだ。キリエさんは秀吉おじさんを隔離して真相を問い詰めるつもり。
ヘンペルのカラス有効です。魔女側はこの一手を迎え撃てない限りキリエを操った。
なんですって？
Said Ronova, definitely on Eva's side.
否定するわよ。とにかく否定するわよ。私じゃないわ。後ろ宮エヴァじゃないわ。エヴァは部屋で寝てたのよ。
ならば言ってみ。ああ言えやしない。今度だって言えやしないさ。復讐要求。後宮エヴァはその時部屋から一歩も出ていない。
なんなのよ これ。攻めていたのは私でしょ。なんで私が攻められる側に。いつの間に攻守が逆転してるのよ。問い詰めてるのは私なのよ。この魔女である私がなぜに。
繰り返す復唱要求。後宮エヴァは部屋を出ていない。言えるわけがねえんだ。チェックメイトだ。
魔女側受けて。
あるわけがない。虚実にて着飾った偽りの魔女に受けられる真実などありはしない。
That sentence.
Someone call an ambulance. We have a third-degree burn.
貴様は黄金の魔女じゃない。貴様は人間。後宮エヴァだ。
Is she gonna become human again because of that? Oh! Okay, I guess that. The witch howled. The entire bottle was burned with a tremendous heat that denied her own magic and existence, and she let out a howl like a dragon. Her body flickered repeatedly, flashing as though Eva figured and the witch's figure overlapped. However, that yell was sucked into the flicker, making it return to the original form of the cruel witch.
「いいわ。私のことを後宮エヴァと呼びたければ呼べば。そうよ。確かに私は黄金の魔女を引きずりを今や後宮エヴァと呼ばれて。でもね、だからって魔法と魔女の私が今から教えてやる。私が後宮エヴァなどではなく本当の魔女であることを見なさい。この赤き真実を。
When the witch clapped her hand, time advanced in the world of the game board. Eva dashed to the front of the parlor, calling out Jessica's name. They were searching for Jessica because they had gone to the severance room, found Nanjo's corpse, and didn't know where Jessica was.
それがどうしたって何が言いたい。
まずい。
Sorry, I was drinking. Bethel went pale.
Okay.
In other words, the move the evil witch was about to make was bad enough to make even Bethel go pale.
今度こそ言い逃れのできぬ致命的な一手をあなたに。いいえ、あなたを応援するすべての人間どもに心して聞きなさい。私の一手を。
やめよ。
Huh?
ベアト、下がれ。俺は受けるぞ。来い。エセ魔女め。
What's she gonna do?
ジェシカ負傷後、エヴァは常にバトラの監視下にあった。バトラは犯人でもなく共犯者でもない。よってエヴァの完全なアリバイを証明できる。
Okay.
何？
あんたを、人間を絶対に逃れられぬ赤き結界にて封じて、さらばだ人間ど出口なき絶対の魔法密室にて、
Oh.
眠る。さあ、赤き真実を。この島には19人以上の人間はいない。謎の怪人物が隠れていて犯行をなどというでもこういう言い方をすると、動物殺人を仕込んだオランウータンは人間にはカウントされ、ならこう怒るわ。人間以外の生命は一切このゲームにというわけで、次にこの島に存在する18人の金蔵は死亡、クラウスは死亡、夏日は死亡、秀吉は死亡、ジョージは死亡、ルドルフは死亡、キリエは死亡、ローザは死亡、マリアは死亡、ゲンジは死亡、シャノンは死亡、カノンは死亡、ゴーダは死亡、クマサワは死亡、南條は死亡し、以上15人は死亡。そして
バトラは生存、エヴァは生存、ジェシカは生存。これで18人全員。よって最後の犠牲者である南條のバトラとエヴァとジェシカの3人だけが生きていたことは。
So, saying it was Jessica?
まさか。
エヴァはあなたとずっとだから犯行は不
Oh,
可能。
okay.
もちろんバトラ君は犯人じゃないわ。アリバイ偽装なんてしてないし、彼女が犯人の可能性、彼女には不審なことをできる。つまり犯行時の使用人室にはドナルと読めてる。あなたの一手はこうよね。ジェシカが犯人の可能。しかし残念ね。先に赤で叩き切って後宮ジェシカは南條殺しに関わる。彼女の目は完全にその彼女に殺人を行う。さらにおまけしてエヴァとバトラも南條を殺していないし、
ちょっと待って、それじゃおかしいじゃん。3人しか人間がいなくて、それで殺人が起こって、その3人が関わってないなんて。
はっきり断言。南條を殺した犯人は、つまり生存者の中にはお分かり？
いや、二重人格とかどうだ。もともとお前がエヴァおばさんの、例えばジェシカ、それがジェシカ以外を名乗って南條先生を殺したとか。
愚かね。すでに赤で語って。ジェシカの目は完全に塞がれていて、彼女にどんな人格が憑依しようとも、彼女の肉体では殺人を。それともこう言えば満足するかし。ジェシカの体が起こしたいかなる動作も、
Wow, that's a lot of red.
この適用を
That's a lot of
バトラとエヴァにも広げるわ。つまりどうあがこうがジェシカとバトラとエヴァは南條。
Isn't it closing herself up in all of this though?
だって他はもう全員確実に死んでるじゃねえかよ。ならあとは残る。あとトラップ説。犯人はすでに死亡しているが、過去に仕掛けておいたトラップが発動して、
南條はもちろんトラップではなく凶器を
Ole!
Yeah, of
真正
course.
面の至近距離から殺した。犯人は南條の目の前に堂々と現れ、そして互いに顔を。
だから待てよ。生存者は3人しかそれ以外は全員死んでることは、つまり18人全員、しかも19人目は存在しないとあらかじめ赤でつまりなのにその3人以外の4人目が
It doesn't make sense.
存在しないのに、どうして俺たち以外のに。おかしい。お前は嘘をついている。赤字で嘘をついている。
赤は真実のみを。それを疑うことはすなわち貴様の後ろで私に怯え萎縮し、その背に隠れるその魔女の名誉を裏切ることになるわよ。
I don't know what that came out in Italian, but when Butler was saying you're lying in red, my reaction was you can't.
Ah, okay.
I was like, non puoi, non si può.
No. I
Came
didn't.
out in Italian.
I totally didn't hear correct what you were saying. That's why I asked.
今こそ南條の前に現れ。魔女なのよ。18人の人間では説明できない。
But didn't you say 18 living things, so she's not living?
She's not a human.
She also denied animals and other living things.
No, wait, that was two different sentences in red.
She said no animals.
Living being. Wait, no animal.
No living being other than the 18s are involved in the murders.
Can you go back?
I cannot go that much back
Ah, shoot.
because she was looking a lot.
Yeah, no, understandable.
It was something like, I probably don't remember the phrase correctly, but because she denied also any connection with animals and stuff. So
Relation to the between animals and murders.
yeah,
That's what she said, I think. So no animals are involved in here, but the other sentence is always the same, I think. There are no more than
18
humans.
people and all of that, 18 humans and all of that stuff. Yeah.
悪気ロドウェイ、 状況は矛盾していないの。奴は本当に赤で真実をか。
はい、赤き真実
なんという緻密かつ精密な爪。
ワルキリア、何か手はないのか。
私には
ロドウェア。
申し訳あり。しかしこの線、これほどまでに精密なる美しい場面を見たのは
悔しいですが、美しいなんて美しい赤によるチェックメイト。
Which teacher and their demon butler were both stand, and a special access rose to their faces. I think here at this point we can use the... I mean, if they're not gonna do it here, I don't know when. Because at this point we can use that... Okay, yeah, you used magic and all of that, but who said that you're a witch? And apparently, Beatrice is actually the true witch and all of that, because she said that earlier. Forgot to surrender, and they were impressed with this perfect checkmate. We simply had to be the buyer. When people accept defeat from the bottom of their hearts, it gives rise to neither regrets or humiliation. Nothing is born except feeling of respect. I no longer knew what was that anymore. What was what anymore? There were absolutely no weak points in red. She said in red that all of 15 people had died. No people exist other than the 18. In other words, no more than 3 people, me, Jessica, and Eva existed. And even though none of those 3 people were the culprit, Dr. Najo was killed. And without a doubt, Dr. Najo's death was a homicide. He was murdered by that person, openly from in front of him. And she's saying that person is a witch?
南條を殺した犯人は動物などの類ではないわよ。それはすでに赤で宣言済みよ。人間以外は一切考慮から外しなさい。ロボットなんかもダメよ。
Fuck, I wanted to pin all of it on the Evangelion.
Hmm?
Fuck, I wanted to pin all of it on the Evangelion.
人間以外の一切の要素はこのゲーム版に関与しない。
Couldn't he say that... I mean, it could have been admitted that the young Eva is a part of normal Eva. But, so... This is very convoluted, so follow me for a second. So, if you acknowledge that, without saying the witch part, you could say that she did it, but not as a witch, as like a different personality as regular Eva.
Wouldn't you consider that still a human that would be present on the island?
It's not a different human, it's still Eva.
But she said that Eva is not the culprit in red.
She said that? She said a lot of things. I couldn't follow all of that. I couldn't remember all of that.
She said that.
She said that?
Butler took.
It was with Eva all the with Eva all the time.
So
yes.
Eva was not the culprit. Butler is not the culprit.
Okay,
and Jessica couldn't
then...
be the culprit because she's blind.
Okay, then here the only solution I can see is this one. She did it, and she actually used magic, but she's not a witch, because. I mean, Butler basically used magic of some sort because he denied an arrow being thrown at him in the face. So, does that count as magic?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I'll see you next live.
Whatever that is, one could say, okay, let's say I say that magic exists. And maybe you can even use magic. Are you a witch? What is a witch? A miserable pile of lies.
knew it. I saw it coming.
So-
I saw it coming.
Okay, so what is a witch? Are you a witch? Are you in the definition and all of that stuff? So that could be a different entire game, but still, it could. That's the only way it could come out of this.
故にこうも言えるわね。南條を殺したのは確かに人間である。地に足のついた人間が凶器をかざしそれにて殺した。
What?
眼前にて。ただし、その人間は魔法が使えたかもしれない。
But that's not in red, because she cannot say it, of course.
それはすなわち魔女だったという。それがつまり黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェ。
Even as Blattler ground his teeth, his knees hit the floor with a thunk. His soul still refused to surrender. However, his knees had already started to accept surrender.
ひざまずいたわね。そうよ。あなたは黄金の魔女が、そしてその黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェが、わっさあ、たたえ本当の魔女の復活を。黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェの復活。第9の晩に魔女は蘇り、誰も生き残れはしない。
This idea with the spider webs, by the way, is on point.
Yes.
俺にはここまで徹底的に俺にはもうさ。
わらわとそなたは、ここでそなたはわらわと再び戦う前に、このようなところで消え去るのか。
その約束を破りた。しかし
I told you, that's the only
そもそ
thing.
も容疑者以外は存在せず、その容疑者は全員白、赤で白だって言われてんだぜ。それでいてしっかり他殺で、犯人は人間で、ちゃんと目の前に現れて南條先生、もうお手上げだ。
頼むバトラー、思考を止めれば。頼むか。わらわも応援しておる。負けたりするな。
Wow, she's cheering for Butler.
もう何も思いつかねえんだ。どうせあいつは魔女だから魔法とかでやったに違いない。考えるだけ無駄だぜって思っちまう。ダメだ、考えたって無駄だからやめちまえって。
バトラー、チェスというゲームは相手を負かそうと互いが尽くすから、一回のゲームに長い時間をかけ、しかしどちらかが最初から勝ちを捨て、自分に損な手を進んでさせば、あっという間にゲームを終える。これをフールズメイトという。
Fool's Mate is simply a strange way of playing chess, in which the fastest method of losing are considered. Opening the area in front of your king and inviting the opponent's queen in. Even though the average game time in chess is several hours, a game can be resolved in a scant of 4 moves. In other words, if both sides try to win in a fight, they are compelled to take a painfully long period of time. But if one side decided to lose, the game can be ended far too easily at any time.
人間側は思考を停止させることによって木からリンゴが落ちることさえ直ちに魔法の仕業ということで決着。そしてそれは魔女は赤き真実。それにて魔法の正体が人間で説明。
考えを止めるな。しかしあいつのあの完璧な真っ赤な手に、俺には人間にはもう無理だ。
バトラにも無理なのか。頼む、くじけるな。
俺にはもう。
I just crashed at the floor, crying heavily. Better watch what with a distressed face. Then she stood up and spoke to the witch.
わらわがそなたの手に。
へえ、この完璧なるチェックメイトに、あなたは人間には決して破ること、あなたごときがどう破るというの？
ベアトリーチェ、あなたまさか。うん、人間にさせぬ一手なら。
Oh, she said she did that?
わらわが
Oh,
魔女であ
maybe?
るがゆえにさせる一手で。
魔女であるがゆえにさせる。お前。
わらわが 赤にて
Eh?
魔女を否定する。
What?
ベアトリーチェ。
お嬢様。
The Egyptian butler were both startled. Oh, I also immediately understood what it meant. To use the right the only witches could use. To use that to deny witches. It was like using their own sword to slit their own throat.
あんた赤で魔女を否定？バカ言ってんじゃない。そんなことしたらあんたも無事じゃ済まないわよ。
そなたはそしてわらわも真の魔女への道は険しく、まだまだな。
What?
なればこう今この場に元わらわが自らその麻薬。
私もあんたもしっかり堂々と赤が使えることこそ魔女の証。あんたにとって魔女の定義があんただけは無傷で済むなんて勘違いをしているなら今すぐ。
勘違いなどしているもの、それで良いのだ。
ですって。
わらわはもとより真の魔女になるためにようやくその道のりを歩き始めたに過ぎ。もし今のわらわがそれは力に溺れただけのそなたに同じ偽り。そのようなみすぼらしい未練などない。そなたもろとも
正気やめな。私はまだ魔女でいたいのよ。人間は嫌なのよ。
魔女様、どうかご着席。人間側の受け手をどうかご着。
何をするの。離して。その女に赤を使わせないで。やめさせて。離せ。
She's never. Butler's gonna stop her, isn't it? Don't answer. As the witch stood from her seat and tried to spring upon Beato, Ronobe pressed down on both of their shoulders, forcing her back into her seat. And even after that, he didn't remove his hands from those shoulders. The 9 witches was the same thing as the 9 magic. That included demons such as Ronobe. However, instead of running away, Ronobe chose to act as the facilitator for the game, and to carry out the duty for his master's sake.
ベアトリーチ、後悔はないのですね。
お師匠様こそごめん。いっぱい楽しい魔法や幸せな魔法を教えてもらったのに全然上手に使えん。だからゼロから修行やり直してくる。そのバカ弟子の不始末に巻き込んで。
良き弟子よ、あなたの信じるままにお生きなさい。
だがこれだけはわかる。そして言える。ベアト、何をしようとしてるのか知らねえが、これからやろうとしていることをやめろ。
そなたに手はな。しかしこの一手逃せばあやつは魔女として真の意味で復活し、今度こそこの島の全てを支配する。全ての悪夢はあの女の自由自在。この島は永遠に邪悪なる魔女の妄想を繰り返す無限。そなたは親しい家族たちが永遠に
だがお前が犠牲になることなんてないだろう。これは俺と奴のゲームだ。お前が身を犠牲にして手を刺すことなんてな。俺が起死回生の一手を必ず考える。だから早まるな。畜生、絶対に思いつくから。だから
このゲームは残酷である。すでにそなたの兆候にもはやわらわし安心せよ。バトル、わらわが撃つあの残酷なる魔女を。
待て、ベアト、やめろよ。お前が自分を犠牲にする必要なんて。
わらわを否定するおかしなやつだ。
あの子の好きにさせてあげて。そしてどうか見届けてやってください。
しかし
バトラー、一つだけ耳を塞いでくれぬか。
What?
耳をどうして。
わらわはこれよりあやつの赤で敷き詰めた盤面を切り裂いてみせさすれば、わらわもまたそなたもわらわが語る赤き真実を聞けば。
Oh, and that's not allowed because the game is not over yet.
そ なた一人が耳を塞いだところで知ったが、それでもそなたにだけは、そなたの前だけでは
Oh.
頼む。
ベアトリーチェ様、魔女側問題ありません。どうぞ察してよ。
I think there are problems on the witch's side, but okay, Renove.
あいつおかしいわ。私たちを巻き込んで自分も調べて否定しないで。やめて。
仮にも黄金の魔女、さあ良いか。バトラの代わりにそなたのチェックメ15人が死に3人しか残らぬ。わらわがこれよりその赤き真実にて偽りの魔女2人を共に貫いて殺す。
Better turn around and smile at Butler. Most likely no one would believe that the witch who had gone to the limits of cruelty would try to leave a smile as the last expression she showed Butler. And the smile signified her last wish, that she wanted him to cover his ears. The 9 witches in red was the same as knowing her shabby form. Butler put both of his hands against his ears. To protect their final bit of honor as a witch, he put his hand against his ears, rejecting the truth. And he howled. So not even a bit of what she was saying would slip into his ears. After that was a world where Butler could hear nothing. Beta was saying something in red. Even the evil witch covered her ear as those bitter contents. That was the red truth. But, question for you. I mean, saying something is red in a visual novel works, but in the real world is a little bit, you know, it's like, I don't know, smelling black or something like that. Smelling a color, okay? So, how does this work? Is he, like, also closing his eyes or something? Like that? Because it's a little bit strange. If you cannot hear
so
it, you cannot see the red or something like that. Maybe it works like that.
I think so. Maybe it's just I have the anime version in my head right now, you know?
Yeah.
So I imagine him like doubled over and just howling while closing his eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
Makes sense.
So he can't see.
I mean, he could read her lips in case. So yeah. Okay.
So he is seeing nothing. He's hearing nothing.
Okay.
He's completely isolating himself.
No, it's okay. It was just a curiosity. That was.
In the anime version with the actual red floats in the air.
Yeah, that's also what I was thinking. And so what I was thinking is, one could also say that if you cannot hear it, you cannot see the red thing, maybe. So that's also might work.
I think it would be a cool interpretation, actually.
That was the red truth. Words of power. Words that deny their own existence. Unique words that only witches could use. Which denied witches. Isn't that a contradiction? Beto spoke. With the red truth, she cut up the bright red game board that the witch had released. She explained difficult problems that could only be solved by humans, with moves that could only be solved by witches, and began cornering the witch. The truth that Butler was not permitted to hear. If Butler had broken his promise and sneakily eavesdropped, in an instant Butler would probably have been able to become the victor in this game with Beto. He would probably have understood all the riddles on the island, and all of the magic and tricks, closed rooms, spells, curses, legends, and his entire tale of anger and sadness. However, Butler would only learn what that was when he reached the truth by himself. Yes. From the beginning, Beatrice had wished Butler would reach that truth by himself. It was something one shouldn't reach by being told it. It was a truth that Butler would have to drag himself to by his own power. A brilliant light gathered with Beato and the evil witch at the center, and grew gradually stronger. It was the power of truth. Its heat and brilliance like the sun shone on all the falsehoods that hid in the darkness, trying to deceive and burn them to nothing.
なぜあんたは死ねこんなすごい力を持ち得ながら黄金も魔法も全てを自在に操れる力を持つどうしてそれをあっさりと投げ出せるの
山をなす黄金であろうと海を裂く魔法であろうと手に入らぬものがあることを知るさあその正体を表せ後ろ宮エヴァ
So she's becoming normal Eva. When the sun exploded and blew everything away, Eva could be seen there, holding a gun.
エヴァおばさん
気づくのが遅いわよバトラ君
Oh. Does this butler here knows? Because he was crying. How about the outer layer? No?
I don't know.
No,
I
no.
don't know. Technically shouldn't.
Yeah, but still. Without any hesitation or mercy, Ever in his garden pulled the trigger. As an explosive sound rang out, Butler's heart was shot through, and he fell to the floor. After going into convulsion for a short time, with blood dripping from its mouth, Butler died. But his love mother, he realized without a doubt that she was a murderer. There was,
A sound, yes. Oh, Nanjo as well. So his corpse was found in the alleyway in front of the mansion servant's room. The weapon used on him is assumed to be a gun or a spear-shaped object, so just a little longer and he probably have managed to return alive. However, in the very end, the witch did not permit that.
You okay?
No. Shot to death by Shiromiya Eva inside the mansion. The weapon was a Winchester from Ginzo's collection. Jessica had lost her eyesight, along with Butler, Wolves and Ship Puzzle. Can you read Eva, just for... out of curiosity? No.
Nothing changed. Not just for killing him. There have been many murders, I don't have a clue how they were carried out. However, while my eyes were covered, Beat exposed all of them with the red.
Ears.
Blast... I said ears, by the way.
You said eyes.
Eyes? Whatever. Still,
Okay.
something to perceive. Blasting away old magic. In other words, even though I didn't understand it, was that nothing more or less than proof that magic can all be explained with humans? Beato made me cover my ears, so I myself don't know the whole truth. However, now that it's been denied in red, I can see one fact which is extremely unfair for us, that it's possible to deny all magic. So in other words, no, I must not think of that. If I do, then the time I spent cover my ears would be made pointless. If I'm going to regret, I can only regret my own actions. If at that time I thought of some move to spin things around and counter which final move, there would have been no need for Beatrice to sacrifice herself. It was my own worthlessness that brought about this conclusion. Is it the end of the chapter? Even though it was a pitch black world where nothing could be seen, for some reason I felt Beatrice's presence right next to me. So I tried calling out to her. You can exchange words with someone where they are a human or a witch. So even in a world where witches have been denied, I should be allowed to talk to her.
Fuck me.
What?
I forgot this scene. Fuck me.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was correct. Okay, I wasn't sure.
やったぞ。わらわ。
ああ、聞こえはしなかったが、俺はお前の姿を、お前が邪悪な魔女に毅然と立ち向かう。
これでもう、わらわは魔女ではない。だが必ず。そして、再び黄金の魔女と呼ばれるに至っ再び、そなたの対戦相手だと認められに、帰ってくるから。
いや、お前は魔女だったぜ。俺は見てたぜ。お前がすっげえ魔法で吹き飛ばして、その正体を暴き出す。俺はちゃんと。
あれは魔法ではなく赤き。
いや、魔法だった。お前は確かに黄金の魔女だった。お前自らが否定し、俺が認めてやるよ。お前は確かに黄金の魔女だ。
When Bartlett said those words, in the world that had been dark, there was suddenly a single grain. A small grain of gold, like a wheat seed, shone brightly. And even though it was small, it had a strong gold-colored sparkle. Then it shone on the two of them, sitting with their backs together. So they each became aware of their own form. They did not all exist only as consciousness. They became aware that they had bodies and definitely existed. Now perhaps we should say that they can each be given an existent called body. When Battle looked at his own form, he wasn't that surprised. But when Battle looked at her own form, she was a little startled. From Battle's perspective, she looked just normal. But for a short while, she was surprised by that form.
これはどういうことなのか。
あの光の粒の輝きが。
The grain of wheat was no longer simply gold color, but it was like the light of the sun. Then he softly began to approach Beto's chest, when a grain of the sun was stuck inside their chest. What? The world was wrapped in a deep blue sky, and then a deep blue ocean was spread out below them. What? An island rose up, trees sprouted, and created a forest. Walls surrounded us, and the ceiling swallowed us. They're back in the tea party thing, and was adorned with more and more things, made to be like the hall in Ushimiya mentioned. In the middle of the fantastical hall were many gold butterflies beat their wings. Many tables were set up with white tablecloths like it was a party. And beautiful cooking and fruits were set out. And over there were a great many shapes. It was everyone talking together and smiling. There was Dad and Kiryu-san, Uncle Kraus and Aunt Natsuhi, and Aunt Rosa, and of course even Aunt Eva and Uncle Hideyoshi. Giorgio, Nikki, Jessica, Maria, and wait, even Shannon-chan, Kanon-kun, Goda-san and Kumasawa-san are here. Everyone was at the party, clapping their hands and celebrating our return.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that.
I knew it.
You know there's a reference to that in Silent Hill F?
Really?
Yeah, it's nothing much. It's just a radio where people just keep saying congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. you find the radio just like that at a point, in a random point.
I see.
みんな死んだのにどうして生きてるんだ。
黄金鏡ではすべての死者のお帰りなさい、ベアトリーチェ。そしてようこそバトラク黄金鏡へようこそ。
わら黄金鏡への扉に至ったのか。
はい、お嬢様はついにようこそバトラ様黄金鏡へ。
Does he have a kid though?
ようやくここへたどり着いたか。
じいさま、俺は一体。
お前はわしの魔法と相入れぬ血をもっとゆえに、この黄金鏡にお前だけがたどり着けず、ずっとベアトリーチェはそなたを探していたのだ。そなたをここへ連れてくるために
なんだって。さあ、バトラ様もお席へ。
What?
今宵の料理はこの5ダメの
Shut up, Gola. I need to know things.
あんた光栄に思いなさい。本当は私が全部食べるところ、お情けであんたらの分も残してあげてるんだからね。
Of course.
七クイーン。
黄金鏡では意志ある者すべてが公平だ。ここで我ら家具とて人間とて魔女とて区別はない。
バトラ様、お待ちしておりました。そしてようこそ黄金鏡へ。
シャノンちゃん、ジョージの兄貴。僕もまだ僕たちは死んだはず。でも生きてる。そして全員が全員ここにいて幸せなんだ。信じられない。
そうよ、どうせここは夢の中の世界だからジョージがメイドの女と仲良くしたって。
Of
どう
course.
せ夢なんだから。
予算かエヴァ。今は黙って若い二人を祝福せなあかん。黄金鏡は祝福。ここではいがみ合いは一切なしや。
ここでは愛し合う者たちは全てが自由。誰にもはばかられることはない。ジェシカちゃん、カノン君素敵。焼けちゃうの？
ようバトラー、なんだかその
Both in 4K.
バトラ様、ようこそ。そしてお帰りなさいませ。
Jessica was probably embarrassed because she was holding hands with Kanon-kun. Caught in 4K, I said that. Told you. Kanon-kun wanted to act numbly like a servant and bow, but since neither of them could let go of the other's hand, he couldn't do it so well. And the whole scene looked fairly comical.
使用人のことなんてダメです。うちのジェシカをやれるわけ。
Shut up, Natsuhime.
いいじゃないかね。好きな相手くらい自由に選ばせて。
ダメです、ダメです。ジェシカ。
Oh my god, you and your money.
うちもダメなのよ、ジョージ。
Until Stewie and Elle never hugged each other. They cried tears of regret for their adorable children, even though they had always been at odds. It was a very bizarre scene.
いいじゃないですか。誰が誰を好きになったって。そうよ、親が子離れしてない証拠ね。
バトラー、俺はお前がどんな女を連れ帰っても生温か。
この人に紹介しちゃダメよ。
Don't you dare introduce her to this man.
すぐ手を出すからとっとと駆け落ちしちゃうのよ。
バトラー、やっとここへ来た。
マリア、お前は最初からここへ来ることになると。
だからマリアはみんなは臆病でビクビク。面白かった。
なんてこった。一番ずれてると思ってたお前が実は最初から真相を知ってたなんてな。
Yep, she's the only one that knew.
無礼です。マリア教に対してそのような口の利き方。
Oh, lady?
許せません。射撃曲線形成。
What?
攻撃準備よし。マリア教、いつでも攻撃できます。
Oh, because she's a witch now. Because she's in the Golden Land. She wants to become a witch. That's why? Is that why?
That's her witch name.
What?
That's her witch name.
Lady
confirm.
Maria?
When it's written like this,
In all caps?
it's a witch name. Yes.
Okay. I mean, she has the sister sister.
The sister sister, yes.
So she is definitely a witch.
Yes.
お静か
It's not I didn't remember this was here. Okay.
I mean, she wanted to become a witch, so now she's a witch. It makes sense.
Oh, she's a yes.
Be quiet.
ベアトリーチェ様の御前です。まあ固いことを今ははしゃいで喜び合いたい気持ちを察しましょう。それより乾杯の準備を始め
Also, how strong is she to have the sister? So she must be like super strong, but it makes sense for her.
Now I can say this. I'll see you in the next chapter.
Ah, okay.
さあさあ、自慢のサバ料理の準備は十分ですよ。いつでも配膳できますよ。
So she's here, but also Virgilia's here? How does this works?
Oh well.
You need a renov in your life. Anyone need a renov in their lives, honestly.
Yes.
ほらみんな少しはかぐらしく働きなさいよ。やだ、もっとつまみ食いするの。
さあ働こう。お客人方を待たせるな。私たちはアクセク働き奉仕をしよう。お客人たちに何もさ武将にさせて怠惰にさせてコロコロと豚のように肥えさせろ。
ベアトリーチェ、バトラ君、こちらへ。
Grandfather and Virgilia were standing on the landing at the top of the staircase, beckoning to us. Beth and I turned our heads to see what was going on, then climbed the stairs together. From the hall, it looked like a very high stage. A small table had been set up here, as well as a piece of parchment and an old-fashioned wheel pan. I saw that strange magical characters and Japanese were written side by side, and below it, many names were written. There were 17 of them. Grandfather was the first, and everyone's name has been signed all over it. The people who arrived at the Golden Line probably signed this one after another.
バトラ、お前で全てが揃う。心して聞くがよい。
黄金鏡は魔女の力だけで保たれ、そこで幸福を享受するすべての人間による協力と承認が必要なので、そのためにここには全員のサインが揃わねばならない。
前回黄金鏡の扉がようやく開いたが、お前はサインを拒んだ。
Last time? Oh, chapter 1.
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2?
I think so.
Wait, isn't it 1 when he refused the situation?
Chapter 1, he just refused the situation.
Yeah, weren't they in the Golden Land? With everyone alive and all of that?
Wait, you mean in chapter 2 there was the Golden Land though, but he let's say awoke from the condition he was in and refused to
yeah, but wasn't he like tortured in chapter 2?
I mean, it was treated as a pet basically.
Yeah, but still.
Yes. Let's say that it was never
in any case
agreeable to sign.
Yeah.
記憶にはないだろう。お前がサインを拒んだため、この世界を再び闇に閉ざしてしまったのだ。
それだけを聞いてると、なんだか俺一人が頑固で、みんなにいろいろと迷惑をかけたように聞こえるな。
そなたの頑固は折り紙付きであり、金蔵から受け継いでいるのは血だけではないらしいぞ。
Beto laughed amiably. I should have feel like she was making fun of me, but without thinking, I went along with her, laughing and smiling.
魔法とはすなわち奇跡は全員が信じ合わねば完成せ。そして最後のそなたが信じてくれることでこの奇跡。
なんだか。それで俺はどうすりゃいいんだ。
まず次にベアトリーチェはここにサインを。
羽ペンって使いづらい。
Oh yeah, super hard to use.
弾いた。
下手くそめ。インク弾きは縁起が悪いの。自分の名前くらいとっととかミミズがのたくるようにね。
お前こそなんだ。カタカナで書くなよ。 ベアトリーチェなんて洒落た名前なんだからちゃんと引き体で書け。羽ペンと名前が泣いてるぜ。
うるさいな。筆記体はテストの時は使うなと授業。
これ厳かな儀式であるぞ。沈黙す。
結構2人のサインが揃い、誓約書の2人には宣誓を。まずはベアトリーチェ。誓約書に手を添え、ベアトリーチェは良き魔女として人々の幸福のために今後も修行を続けるさ。
なんだか恥ずかしい。ベアトリーチェは良き魔女として人々の幸福のために今後も修行を続けることを誓います。これで良いか？
よろし。次はバトラだ。
バトラ君も同意。誓約書に手を添う。後宮バトラは黄金鏡の一員として自身と隣人の幸福のために奉仕することを誓います。
後宮バトラは黄金鏡の一員として自身と隣人の幸福のために奉仕することを誓います。
I would have translated a little bit different, but okay.
俺も恥ずかしいぜ。
聞けみんな、今ここに黄金鏡を認める18人の人間全員の誓約が揃った。
Umineko proclaimed that everyone applauded at once, praising us. Since I've been the only stubborn one and just been a pain, I felt a little bad about being the most celebrated one.
それでは古式にのっとり最後に誓約したバトラ君に黄金鏡への招待状のサインを求めます。これは黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェを黄金鏡へ招くための。黄金鏡はそれを認めた人間たちの総意によって黄金の魔女を招き、そして
バトラ読み上げ。しっかり我々18人は黄金の魔女をベアトリーチェと認め。
なんだよお前、俺が招待状を送らないと招かれないのかよ。
そういう儀式らしい。わらわとて肩が凝るぞ。さっさと終わらせようでは。わらわはさっきから腹が減って。
そういや俺も缶詰をちょいとつっついただけでさっさとサインを済ませちまう。なになに、あなたを魔女と認めます。ずいぶんシンプルだな、じいさまめ。誇張して読み上げ。
ほらほら。
Ah, okay.
そこにサインを。
はい。
サインを。
Okay, couldn't be that good. Okay. With slightly weird and uncomfortable smiles, the two of them started demanding that I sign. Vegeta opened her eyes. At that time, an incredible sound like that of a glass window breaking reverberated through the hall. I didn't really see what that was, who that was. And the pulsing tumult faded back into complete silence. I dropped the quill pen and turned around, trying to see what had happened. Who's this now? She have the one-winged eagle.
Yes. So, oishii. Oishii.
It's her mother? Is Butler's mom? No, okay.
No, she's dead.
No, of course. But I mean, at this point, if she's dead, she's not dead. Was waiting for this moment. Okay, Opa really likes her. Okay. When I did, where had she come from? A human would clearly been here. His sister?
Let's fucking go!
But isn't she like 6? She doesn't look like 6. A human clearly hadn't been there a short while ago, was in the very center of the hall, looking up at us. Who's that? A girl? She's probably about the same age as Jessica and me. But I didn't know that face. None of the other people knew that face either. See Peter chapters, of
なんだ貴
course.
様は何者だ。どこから現れた。わらわのパーティーに招待状なき客は家具どもつまみ出せ。仰せのままに囲め。
7 sisters of purgatory surrounded her from 7 directions, taking up magic blades that drew purple curve and blocking her. And even the goats.
All of the goats.
And from out of nowhere, shuffling goats had servants appear in great numbers surrounding that girl. On top of that, the sisters stood in front of Beato like a wall, readying a golden bow and pulling back the bowstring. What? Brigade didn't move at all. On the contrary, she was still staring at us on the landing, as though she didn't mind at all. Who is she looking at? Beato? Grandfather? Could it be me? Yes. The girl was staring right into my eyes, glaring. And after our eyes met perfectly, she yelled.
それにサインしてはダメ。自ら敗北を認めるの。魔女に騙されないで。
It was all a trick for him to accept? Are you fucking kidding me?
I gave you one single instruction at the beginning of the chapter, and I reminded you, please, only believe what you see in red. And for half of the chapter, there was no red at all.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean there was no red? There wasn't a red?
There was absolutely no red whatsoever. Whatsoever. The only red that came up was the one that Eva Beatrice said.
Yeah, of course, but
for the rest of the chapter,
there was no
ever
red. Yes,
since
I
the
do remember.
battle against Virgilia.
I do remember that.
Right after that, there was no red regarding what was happening whatsoever.
Okay, honestly, how can you blame me that I didn't... Until now it was going all normally.
No, that's the point. Let's finish the scene, then we can talk.
Yeah. At that time, something incredibly strong lifted me by the nape of my neck. What was going on? So it made to turn around behind me. I saw Virgilia with an eerie smile on her face and the muscular forms of goat monsters. The goat monster that looked about 2 meters tall was grabbing me with an arm as thick as a log.
招かれざる来客に耳を貸す必要などありません。さあ、あなたはサインをするの。この宣誓書に。
So also Virgilia is on Beatrice's side?
後ろ宮バトラは
I am confused.
魔女の存在を認めると。さあ、この宣誓書にサイン。
離せ。
As the goat monster held me down with the power of a vise, they forced me to grab the wheel pen. Couldn't even touch the floor with my feet, much less resist. I got tricked as well, yes.
さっきはコロッとサインしてくれそうだって今さら心変わりなんて魔女を認めてもいいかなって一瞬思っただろ思ったんだろ
俺は騙されそんなバカな
The entirety of the chapter was fake?
そんなやつじゃ
悪いなバトラーこんなやつでよ
This is painful.
All of that? Even a change of art and all of that story and all of that, everything was fake?
Everything.
Everything.
地味な役回りだったんですっかり退屈して何者か知らねえがおたっぷり
ぐちゃぐちゃのねちゃねちゃに糸が引くほど女に生まれてきたことを後悔させてや。
As Beta waved her gold pipe, the massive chandelier hanging in the hall was electrocuted, and from that a terrible purple thunderbolt fell. Should have been a direct hit on the girl below it, turning her to ash. However, not a single hair was singed. Who the heck?
ほう、飛び入りするだけのことは聞こう。名を名乗れ。
あんたに名乗る名前なんてな。それよりバカ、いつまで騙されてる。このお人よし、早く気づいて。これが全て魔女の罠であることに。
Those words were aimed at me. This is all the witch's trap, you say? That can't be. Better reform and sword to become a good witch. None of that was true. What the fuck?
罠なんて嘘だよな。嘘だと言ってくれ。
悪いな。バッ結構面白かった。しかしお師匠様の言う通りにしてみたんだが、なんでもツンツンと残虐を尽くした後に程よくへたれて出れてみせると好感度ってやつが出れて病んでる悪役が最近はイケてるって聞いたぜ。これでもよ、
okay.
漫画とかアニメとかギャルゲーで結構勉強したんだぜ。そうしたらお前、案の定お涙ちょうだいでコロリだよ。これぞ名付けて
I skipped that by mistake.
北風と太陽作戦というわけよ。
The north wind and the... Ah! Wait, they were talking... What
Yes,
the
yes.
fuck?
I love this chapter because it's written so well. Okay, let's
It's since that point that everything is fake?
Yes.
What the actual...
I told you right after the battle, nothing was written in red at all. Nothing.
The heck? How couldn't one expect that, by the way? Dude. No, okay, no, seriously. I haven't received a twist that is good in never, probably. I honestly usually see the twists, but this I never expected.
I swear, there is the reason why I love this chapter so much. It's because it's written in a way that captures you more and more until you stop reasoning and you just want to go.
And that's
right?
And that's
and you
exactly...
just want to read. And you actually did very good because at one point you said, "Wait,
and it even
denying the witches in red doesn't make any sense," but it still went on.
And it even works in a meta way of telling things because it's the same that happened to you, but also it happened to Butler.
Yes.
What the actual fuck?
I love this chapter too much. The other chapters are good, but this one is on another level.
What the heck?
よくも騙しやがったな。
ああ、その表情がお前の気遣うようなあの表情。背中が痒くなってそれをこらえるので必死であったぞ。
She's not really laughing.
残念でした。
Keep the thought. Keep it. Keep it. I can just tell you that I'm suffering reading this again.
She didn't look very convinced at a certain point. That's all I'm saying.
飛び入り客はわらわの獲物よ。
さあ、あなたはもう、さあ、ほら、サインをして、身も心も魂も捧げてしまいなさい。
When Brigitte left their chin as a signal, the god monster with an even more vice-like power forced Maya to approach the parchment. Ow, 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 these guys are trying to make me sign even if it breaks my arm. Then a bright light bursts open with me at the center, knocking the witches and goat monsters away. Did the girl save me? But who in the world is that? I don't have a clue.
こんなところでいつまで遊んでいる。いい加減にして。あなたが羨ましいわ。私は
助けてもらってなんだが、ひでえ言われようだぜ。すまねえがあんたどちらさんだ。
六軒島の魔女、彼は返してもらうわよ。
What?
誰が返すか愚か者。バトラはわらわのお気に入りの世界で一番のガン。飽きぬぞ、捨てるぞ、誰にも渡さぬぞ。バトラとて今を精一杯楽しんでよ。
I wouldn't be so sure, but okay.
わらわと一緒にこんなにも楽しく遊んでよ。そなたが何者であろうとも。本当に楽しそうね。腹立たしいくらいに羨ましい。こんな素敵なところでみんなでワイワイ楽しく賑やかにゲラゲラと、たくさんの美人の魔女たちに囲まれてチヤホヤ。さぞや楽しくて帰りたくないでしょうよ。
俺に言って、おいおい、そりゃ誤解だ。俺だって迷惑してる。何が楽しいもんか。俺の苦労を知りやがれってんだ。
何が苦労よ。お父さんお母さんと楽しく過ごして、いとこみんなで愉快な魔女たちといつまでも永遠に。なんてあなたは幸せなの。あなたたちが羨ましいわよ。私も混ぜてほしいくらい。あいにくだが、
sentence was
それは断る。
very clear.
Yeah, she's gonna join, definitely, of course. Or else why you gonna take out a character like that out of nothing?
わらわは手持ちの玩具でもそなたのようなそやな玩具はわらわのおもちゃば。分かって。誰があんたなんかと遊ぶものですか。でも少しだけ感謝するわ。こうしてみんなに合わせてくれて。
お前誰なんだ。まさか。
わかったぞ。なるほどね。ベルンカステル教の送り込んだコマとは。
Oh,
気に入った。
that's when it's the thing that Berkata said that it was gonna help. She was gonna
The
help.
tea party, yes.
たっぷり歓迎して
It
やる
took
ぞ。
one full job.
It took a lot of time.
バトラともども仲良く遊んで壊して殺して潰して灰にして。ああ、ダメね。全然ダメだ。
Oh, she said it in a different way though.
あんたにそれはできやし。1986年何があったのか私が全て白日のもとにさらしてやる。あんたなんて真実という春に怯える霜柱でしかないことを教えてやる。覚悟なさい、黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェ。
Of course. Honestly. So, Eva Beatrice was fake?
I wouldn't call her fake. The thing about Eva. Oh, I mean,
That was
She's there.
Butler's sister, the girl right now.
Yes. Yeah. The thing about the name Beatrice being given to those who solved the epitaph is true.
Okay, but... Oh, okay, the fake part was only her not...
Let's say the game,
The game was fake since
Yes.
one point to another. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say that at one point
Was an act.
The game layer and the outer layer kind of fused because they wanted to confuse Butler as much as possible.
No, it
right?
makes sense.
So all of that was just play, quite literally.
Yeah, makes sense.
But
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say because I was even like, oh, so what's gonna happen in chapter 4 then? It's gonna be completely different. Yeah. Never mind.
Too soon.
Never mind.
No, I swear I swear I cried so much the first time that I watched this before playing, right? So I watched the anime and I was so invested into Beatrice. I cried so much and then it was all fake and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know, whatever. I don't know what to say.
You need time to process.
All of the goats.
All of the goats.
The thing is, all the change of art, all of that stuff about the infinite witch and the infinite being bigger than the other infinite, all of that is fake? And so the Golden Land once again crumbled into the darkness. However, a victor finally appeared in the game of the Golden Witch. The views the new Golden Witch ever issued was sort of lived before time was up. 17 all died. And single Crider was but one survivor. Eva.
This is the first time that it changed. Yes. Eva is the only one who returned alive.
Yes.
So this is why I was saying the title being passed down to those who solve the epitaph is true.
True.
There are true things in here.
Okay.
But it's very confusing. It's extremely confusing. From one point of view, I'm gonna tell you, this is one of the easiest chapters to understand. In a way. On the other side, it's like a mess.
So, one question. I'm not gonna. Okay, there's the thing here, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it right now. I just wanted to check. That's all.
Yes.
So, all of that was fake, and God, I am so confused right now. If that was fake, what the fuck? The thing, Beatrice never lost her power?
Nope.
But she did pass the title though?
She did pass the title, yes.
So there's 2 Golden Witches now? There were 2 Golden Witches at a certain point?
There were 2 Golden Witches to a certain point.
So in chapter 4, Eva Beatrice is still gonna be a thing?
I will put a question mark there because Eva Beatrice is still gonna appear. I'm not sure if it's in chapter 4 or later. Still, Eva Beatrice as a character is not done.
Okay, yes, but what the fuck? I'm not sure Beatrice is 100% convinced anymore like before. She didn't look as convinced at a certain point, but I may be wrong. She was a little bit. Yes, I do want to do this, but also.
Please hold that thought. If you want my 2 cents, it seemed like she was hurt when she had to say, "Oh yeah, I know. Who cares about all of that? Me? Who? Me being good? What the fuck are you saying?
Me being
Me
being
being good?
Oh yeah, all that.
The fuck are you saying? If you want my 2 cents, keep that reasoning.
Yeah,
of yours.
that's, I don't know. There was a moment where she was like, yeah, maybe being treated well wasn't that bad. I don't know.
So, did you like it?
God,
I
I
was
did
so
like it a
scared.
lot.
I was so scared because I love it, but I understand that someone maybe feel tricked. I mean, that's the point, but in a bad way, like a breach of trust or something, right? So I was so scared.
Okay, listen. Whenever I watch a movie or I read something or manga, anime, whatever you want, I see the twist coming out a mile away 99% of the time. And if it's not what I think, it's usually something close or related to that, or maybe it's like a different thing on the same idea. This time, I didn't see it coming at all.
It's written so well.
It really makes you believe that all of that is really happening.
Yeah.
But then, it makes sense because Beatrice never said she was gonna play by the book.
No. In fact, this is one of the dirtiest battles that you can fight.
Yeah. So I was like,
She is trying to make Butler surrender with
and
any
the
way
fact
possible.
and the fact that even Virgilia says at a certain point about the wind and the sun, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Mind equals blown. Like that.
Yeah.
Literally, it's
I'm
like,
so glad.
if you think about it, they were even clues about that.
Absolutely. But you can't see it.
But you cannot see it because it's just thrown there. And it makes sense that it's thrown there. Doesn't make it.
No, it's like hidden in plain sight, right?
Yeah, it's hidden in plain sight because when they say about the sun and the wind, and then Beatrice have that fake change of heart and all of that stuff, that's what you think it's happening. That's what you think that reasoning is.
Yeah, because when Virginia
like,
talks to Butler, she spins it in a way that makes Butler think that he's trying to resist Beatrice with all of his might, but in reality, the same discourse that she does to Beatrice is the opposite, because she says, okay, so this is the situation, now you chill and then you wait for the traveler to...
Can I say something? I think in all of this, I think that when Butler said she was defending Beatrice's honor and all of that, I think Beatrice kind of like that. Kinda. Maybe a little bit.
I personally, this is just
for real.
Maybe this is just me fangirling, because it's not a secret that I love those two,
of course,
as a couple. I think in that moment she really liked it.
Yeah.
Really felt like Butler cared.
Yeah, and that's why she was a little bit. Yeah, maybe I'm not 100% convinced at this right now, but yeah,
she got too invested.
She was trying to fake it, but then she actually got invested. That's what I mean, which is like classic, and that's not a problem, but still. Okay, I think we have to go. By the way.
Yes, we have to. The point is, we talk too much, but it was
I mean,
necessary.
we talk too much, but how can you not talk when there's all of that going on?
Yeah, I understand.
So,
hey, no need to save this time around. No need to save this time
not
around.
need to say. Before going, my next stream is gonna be in 2 days. There's gonna be Silent Hill F, and then the day after is gonna be Metroid Prime 4 first day 1 gameplay. The moment I've been waiting for 18 years. What about you?
Wait, my brain heard that sentence and finally realized. Are you kidding? I've been waiting for 18 years.
Yes. Yes. I honestly, Metroid Prime 3.
You also have gray hair.
God damn it, it's true. Honestly, that Metroid.
And you also wear a tie.
Yes. I have to check to be sure. All of that. Maybe I am a secret son or something like that.
A secret son.
By the way,
anyway, my next stream is gonna be in 2 days. It's gonna be Silent Hill F.
Look at that. Same thing.
Look at that.
which may be a coincidence that it has been still written by Rikishi07, but I don't know.
Just a coincidence.
Just a coincidence.
It's not like I picked it up specifically for this.
No. Honestly, you're playing very well for a person who never played an horror game.
Let's talk about this again when I actually finish the game. How about it?
Still, I'm for real, though. You're playing very well. By the way. By the way, have a good night, everyone. I'll see you in a bit in a PixelBit. Bye-bye.
Bye.